collective oracle reading. If you're new here, welcome. This is a psychic tarot channel. I'm a baby shaman. Sorry, I'm rushing right through this because I'm trying to get straight into our reading. This is a psychic oracle reading using homemade oracles and playing cards. If anything I said today validates anything you've been through, or you resonated with anything that I've said, or something really connected with you, or even just made you laugh or react in some certain way, or you have some sort of thing to say or add to it, I really appreciate if you let me know in the comments, and it also lets me know that I'm doing my job for the divine properly. If you'd like to donate, or buy me a coffee or a snack, there is little links to that in the description, to my cash tag, my PayPal, just so you guys know. There is the PayPal is back up. Okay, so yeah, also I'm doing personal readings, private readings, etc. So if you're interested in that, you can hit me up at my email at jungleintuitive@gmail.com. I'm gonna go right into it. Sorry guys, I don't have my glasses today. I broke basically all of my glasses and I just don't have time to order new ones. I'm using ones that have tape on them right now, but I just didn't like how it looked with my hat, so I'm not wearing it. Sorry. Also, I just didn't really feel like wearing them. Sometimes I just don't feel like wearing them anymore because they're not my usual glasses. Hold on, let me open my door for ventilation. Okay, so I'm just gonna go straight into the message. And this message has been bugging me for days since I've been away from you guys. I really missed you. Also, I don't know if my mods are going to show up, so sorry if I'm not going to pay attention to the chat, because I know I didn't let my mods know I was going to be on today. This is kind of like a random reading. Anyways, I got a really, like weird, strong message for somebody, but like there's a family member that you had, like, that you have, they're still alive, or either you or somebody or somebody that you're like you're somebody close to you. Oh, whoa. I pointed you guys at the box of cards. Sorry, that was random. Maybe that's a confirmation. It could be a cousin. For some of you guys, it could be a cousin, or it could be just like somebody from another friend group, but the friend group is like similar to this friend group that you're in. But I'm getting more like a family member from like another family. It's like it's giving me like an estranged cousin. It's like giving me like maybe on your mother's side or your father's side, but there's like an indicator that whatever side this cousin comes from that I'm going to be talking about today, this is indicating that both sides of your family did come against you, or somebody that this is pertaining to. So both the mother and the father's side of the family, including in-laws on both sides, were all in a conspiracy or something to go against somebody. So I don't know if this is you or somebody around you, and I don't like to project on people, and I've been getting this so strong, like so intensely. This could be a man with long hair or a woman with short hair, or somebody that comes across a bit androgynous. You have this person has always had a hatred for I'm gonna just say whoever this person is, whoever this cousin is, or somebody is in this other family. I don't know who it is. You could have known this person since you were a little kid, or years going back, and you could they could have siblings too. Like this person could have like a brother, sister, two sisters, two brothers, something like that, twins, or even like they're different ages, or even like a littler sister, something like this. You could get along with like their cousins better, like your best friends, like that's your favorite cousin, but like maybe your favorite cousin's brother or sister absolutely hated you. This card flies out. This person always hated you since you guys were kids. Like this person always almost wanted to hurt you. For some of you guys, like this could be a cousin that always almost wanted to hurt you. Even if you're like a girl, this is a guy, like he could have wanted to throw things at you as a kid, or like if you're a guy and this is another guy, he tried to wrestle you, roughhouse you a little bit too tough. Like he was damn near trying to kill you. Like I heard somebody could be playing with BB guns or something back then when you were kids, and this could be like a cousin of yours, or like a badass cousin, or badass, I don't know who this is, somebody's brother, somebody's step brother. I heard step something, this distant relative, this person would like roughhouse too much, like that, like they were trying to kill you as a kid, or maybe your kid. I don't know if it's you or somebody like directly that looks like you, that's under you or related to you. I'm sorry if this doesn't makes sense, but this has to make sense for somebody out there, okay? But this is somebody that like kind of has like a little bit of an androgynous look, or a kind of like a really aggressive energy. Like this could be either a woman that is very like aggressively feminine, like very severely feminine to the point where she projects it on other people in a deep way, but secretly she is masculine, like very masculine inside. And maybe like there's like an overcompensation, I heard. Like this could be a man that has, like I said, long hair, and he could be like biracial or something like this too. Like these could be mixed people, or you could be the one that's biracial, you could be the one that's mixed, you don't even know it, maybe you're adopted, you don't even know it. But this cousin knows. Whoa, okay, so I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So like, and these could be like cousins of yours, or a family with like parents that also didn't like you. Maybe that's why like their kid didn't like you, or like was really mean to you growing up, or something weird. Like the woman's name could be like something very different from your family. Like you could come from like a different background, like an immigrant background, or this woman could come from another country, and it's something like this, okay? Sorry, stick with me. To the point where it feels like this person's actually like an in-law, but they're not. They're like, I'm sorry, it's like an uncle of yours or auntie of yours that married somebody from like another culture, another country, or like just in general another completely like just a strange family nobody ever met. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody does that. That's normal. But like this person is very like separated. There's like a separate energy, and like growing up there's something weird about like prejudice held towards you or your family from this family, or like something about this cousin. I don't know what it is, but this cousin always was like growing up, or if it's not growing up, like when y'all were just whatever years you knew each other, they were really like intensely like severe towards you. Even when you matured, like I heard you matured, you could have even figured out, like maybe when you were kids, for example, I'm sorry if this is so specific and it doesn't resonate with you, but maybe when you were kids to this cousin, like you could see this person as an enemy too, like right now, or you did in the recent past. Like this could be somebody like where you grew, like growing up, that you noticed this person never matured like emotionally. And when you grew up and like maybe you went away to college, or some of you guys went into like a different, like a more serious, like you could have grown up very like, I don't know, I heard ADHD, or very different, very weird, and this person too. And maybe I'm sorry if I'm getting ahead of myself and I'm getting a mouthful. This cousin of yours was encouraged. They could have come from a family that was also like more like well off, like had more money. Maybe like their parents had like an inheritance, or like a really booming business at the time. And it's like they could have been encouraged to be like different, while you weren't. Like you were punished for being different. And this cousin for some reason hated you. Like they hated you because like you're something about like your differences, like something about how like you look different still flashes through like what you were forced through. It could even be somebody that like like their family let them go into an art field, and you had to go into the military, or you had to go somewhere really serious, but like you still ended up becoming an artist, or like a more successful artist than this cousin, I heard. This person is like, you probably don't even remember, or you don't think about this person very often, but it's like this person could also have like an alternative look. They could be like more gothic, or you could look more gothic. There's something very opposite about you. Like somebody's rainbow, and then somebody's really like goth heavy metal. Okay, I'm sorry if this is really specific. Like somebody, you're both alternative, but very different flavors of alternative. And it's like, growing up, I feel like you noticed this person never grew up like past the teenage stage, and then you grew up and you matured. Like you went into a industry that maybe was more serious, or you just went through a lot of traumatizing events growing up since you last saw this person as a child. Like it made you more serious, and it made you like become more grateful for things. And maybe this person did not go through their spiritual awakening. They were still like, the last time you saw this person, I heard it was at a family reunion, family dinner or something. They were not awakened. So when you try to approach this person with an open hand, like, hey, how are you doing? You know, I hope you're doing really well, genuinely. You know, like, now that we're older, this person could have been like, oh, I'm gonna brush you off, I don't care. You know, they could have held this really negative energy with you, and you just could have really put off by that person at this family reunion or whatever this is. You could have been really put off. Just this dark, angry energy, and you could honestly just feel bad for this cousin of yours. I keep hearing cousin. It could be like an in-law or something, but it's like somebody face to face over a dinner table, and it just became really awkward. You felt like you were the only one that was positive at this dinner, and it was almost like an indicator that you just didn't belong at this dinner with them, with this family. Like, it was just not really, it was kind of empty. I'm sorry if this doesn't make sense, but it's like, okay, so the significant part about this cousin is that, like, if somebody's parents are still alive, there's something about, like, you or somebody could, okay, I'm sorry if I keep confusing things. I'm just gonna say you could have, like, left your family. This could have been long time ago, years ago. This could have been recently. You left your family behind. You don't talk to any of them. You could have over the years kind of revealed to yourself that sometimes people, like, learn that people are monsters. People are narcissists, and there's nothing you can do to change them. You know, and especially when they're in your family, and these could be people that were very, like, intense about, like, blood is thicker than water. Blood is thicker than water. Yeah, I did that to you. Yeah, I let that happen to you, but we're family and blah, blah, blah. And you realize that they don't really give a shit about you, even though you're blood. And maybe you could even have figured out, some of you guys, that you're not even part of this family blood-wise. Or you could even only be just a half-blood, I heard. I heard you're a muggle, half-muggle or something. Or something weird, like this could be a family of witches or something you were adopted into, or something really weird, like you had abusive parents, abusive upbringing. But there's something about how, like when you left this family behind, you could still not communicate with these people anymore. This cousin reached out to your family. You could know, like, something about a parental figure, or maybe an uncle and aunt in your family. They could pose as, like, religious leaders, or they could pose as spiritual know-it-alls, but you could know the truth about them. Like, some of you guys could have been raised by pastors. Some of you guys could have been, like, have grandparents that are leaders of, like, cults, leaders of religions, churches, temples, or have been, like, or you could have grandparents or parents, or I don't know, you could have come from a weird house, or just lived in a house with certain relatives that were very, like, severely, like, going to church every day, like, religiously, literally, you know, like, pun intended, religiously, like, every day. I don't know who this is. If it's not you, it's your own kid that went through this, and and you're suspecting something happening around them. But it's like, if this is you, I'm just going to say you. I keep saying you because it looks like you. In my mind, it looks like you, that somebody related to you, blood, like they look like you, like your kin, like they're your child, or it's you. Or it's literally you, and it was you when you were young going through this all the way to now. So that's what I'm seeing. So it could be you or your kid going through this, but it's kind of like, so it's like, when you left this family behind, all right, when you shut that door, it could even be your sister. This could even be some of you guys, or this could be a completely other separate situation. You don't get along with your sister or your brother even. You left them behind. You tried to save them from this group of people. You tried to warn your sibling, hey, like, our parents are fucking psychotic. This is what they did to us. And I saw a TikTok or like a YouTube or something where somebody was making a relatable TikTok where it was like, when your older sibling tells you weird core memories you completely missed that were traumatizing, and it was like a woman acting like her little sister and being like, oh, why don't we go to that dentist anymore? Or I forgot, like something like, or why don't we go to that place anymore? Why don't we go to that restaurant anymore? And the older sister is like, oh, you don't remember? Mom got super drunk and started yelling, and then now we're banned. Now we can never go back there again. Back when you were 5, you don't remember, you were too young. It's like something like that. Like, if you have a younger sibling, or you have younger cousin, or something like this, family members you left behind in this family, that you were worried about, you could have told them things like, this is actually what happened when you were too young to remember. This is what happened to me, or this is things that happened around us, that now this is why I'm packing my bags and leaving. I can't be around here for this. And I'm sorry. And you could even see like the bad influence like the parents or the family members were having on this sibling of yours. And this is a completely other separate situation. I'm sorry if I'm jumping back and forth in your family situation or your kid's family situation. It could even be a kid. You're not, you know, you could, some of you guys are separated from your children, and this is like what your child has been going through and you're suspecting. Some of you guys, this is like, actually your childhood, and this is me spelling it out for you. And this is me spelling out the background about what this cousin is about to come in with, because I feel like this, so I'm sorry, I'm trying to get over to the more essential ideas, but there's so many messages about what's going on, so much held up. So yes, you left this abusive family behind. You realize, you know what, there's way too many bad apples on the tree for me to stick around, and they're all rotting around me, and I can't handle this anymore. It's mentally fucking me up. You know, being an empath surrounded by narcissists, and you feel bad for the younger people, they're being influenced, but you had to leave. And there's something about kind of like, yeah, it's like that younger sibling of yours is starting to remember now, and they're starting to see, I think they started to see what was wrong with the parents or what was wrong with the family members. That person has left the household or something, like they've ran away, and that sibling is trying to look for you, trying to figure out how to say sorry to you, because there's something about how this sibling has done a lot of things behind your back with this family to like really fuck you over. Your own sister, your own brother, like literally you grew up together, and maybe y'all never like got along that well, and then when you got older, you could have tried to be like how you were to your cousin that you didn't get along with, like try to be, hey, I'm older now, I'm here for you, you know, even if this person's older than you and they stayed behind, and you end up being more mature than them but younger, you're like, hey, I'm here for you. And this person, I feel like they couldn't reciprocate because their mind wasn't so free, because maybe the parents in the family used your sibling longer than you. You were too empathic, you're too smart, and if it's not your parents, it's some sort of older patriarchy in your family that controls everything. They realize that you're way too empathic, way too intuitive, and they couldn't change your mind, they couldn't control you. And they also couldn't abuse you to the extent that they used to when you were a child or when you were younger, because you're an adult now, you have control and you have mental power, and they didn't traumatize you. They weren't successful in this, because there's something to do about an inheritance you have no idea about before you were even born or something, or when you were born. So your sibling was raised, if you have a sibling, if you have a twin, if you have a sibling that is within a few years of age, like 3 years, 2 years, this person was groomed and this person was trained to go against you and compete against you. And they could be your twin, or they could literally be only a few years younger or older than you. And this person is brainwashed and you had to leave them behind. Others of you, it's another family member. So that person feels bad now. They're trying to look for you, but I feel like it's not worth it, because this person has done way too many bad karmic things under the influence of the people, unfortunately, and it's not your fault. They want you to know whatever happens to the sibling, it's not your fault, because there might be something that's coming out about your own sibling, like your own sister, your own brother, that is going to be kind of unfortunate. Like they might get in, like, I don't know, I don't want to say anything. I almost said something I don't want to say it, because I don't like that, because I don't like it, but I am gonna say that, you know what, maybe they might get caught up, like maybe they might have to call somebody on bail. That's all I'm gonna say. That I'm gonna say on the most minimal of terms, like they have a really bad ticket problem now. They're in a small jail problem, you know, and it's not a small hold, and it's that bad, you know, but they're saying this is because, you know, they just said when this happens and you get a call or you hear about something, it's not your fault. It's not your fault that you had to leave. It's not your fault that you had to save yourself, because don't forget, there were times that you could have been there, or there were times where your kid had to be there for their sibling to wake them up and they couldn't. And now I've been watching a lot of videos of like cave diving accidents for some reason. I don't know. I don't know why I keep watching them, but like I keep seeing stories where people go in with their friend and they can't control their oxygen levels, and they're down there and they're trapped, and it's terrifying, and their friend dies, or like their like own like person, their diving partner is like dying, and there's literally only enough oxygen for one person to go up, and it's like 500 feet to the surface, and it's like they have to let that person die. Like that person has already reached shock and like a coma in their brain and died, and it's like disturbing. It's disturbing when they're underwater and they're watching somebody they love like literally die, and to the point where it's like almost like sometimes it's impossible for them to safely retrieve the body. So knowing that their body is like still down there, like the skeleton is just like down there, like preserved underwater. And it's just, I don't know why, but it's like you could have had to do that in like a metaphorical way to a lot of people in your family, or you felt like that. You felt like you had to, like, you were watching people struggle and you were showing them, hey, you know, just stay calm. And if you just go this way and you just keep breathing with me, you'll be fine. But it's like, no, I'm going to stay down here. I'm going to stay down here in the dark. I'm going to stay down here with all these creatures, with all these fish, with all of this. I don't know what, you know, you had to let them suffocate themselves, because it's like you only had enough air for one, and when you had to go float up. And I'm sorry if that's a really disturbing and morbid metaphor, but that's just like, they said it's not your fault, because this person did a lot of bad things to you, and that's why. They did a lot of bad things to you behind your back, and that's why. Things that you don't know about, and things you may never know about, that you should not know about and you should not think about, that they might be paying for right now. So they said don't dig too deep. I saw a diver in reverse. Don't dive too deep. Don't dig too deep. Don't go past the sign. Just go back up to your vacation. Don't dig deeper into the mystery of your sibling. That's what I heard. Okay, for those of you that this resonates with. Okay, another thing is, so now going back to this cousin, you have this toxic cousin, or you have this dark cousin or something, this person, they could look nothing like you. They could look literally completely racially ambiguous to you. Like I said, this could be somebody like mixed, or like from like their parent is like, one of their parents is like from a completely different like other country, like they're really mixed. Like they might not even look like you. Like you could be like me, like Asian, and this person does not look Asian, but like they are. Or you're the one that's like ambiguous, and they were discriminating against you, and you didn't look, you know, fully Asian. They're Asian, or they're etc. They're white. You're like only half white. They were, you know, whatever it is. And you didn't pass like that. Or it's the other, you know, or it could be something like this. But it's like, wow, homelessness. Fuck. So again, there's a what do you call it? There's like a story that keeps reoccurring here, where the people you had to leave behind because they refused to listen to you, to stay calm and come up to safety with you. They didn't believe you because of maybe how you looked, or how like you could have been mentally traumatized because of like what your family did to you, or the things they were doing behind closed doors with this home in reverse. Your household was never happy, but they made it look happy on the surface, and there was and they made you look bad. Like they tried to gaslight people and tried to say, oh, there's nothing wrong with the house you're living in. You're just a spoiled person, or you're just an ungrateful. I heard like a wife, like maybe if this is like a abusive husband you had, it was like you were an ungrateful wife, or an ungrateful husband, an abusive spouse, you know. But the house is so beautiful, but behind closed doors is torture. It's torture. And it's like something like that. Though others of you, it's like your actual family, like your parents did this to you, your family, or something like this, your household, or some of your relatives did something like this to you at some point. And people didn't believe you, including this cousin. This cousin could have been jealous of you. They thought that your life was super happy, clean, and stuff. But this cousin had way more money than you, or something like that. Confirmation. The bell keeps going off on its own because we have a ghost that's been visiting us. But it's like something weird like that's going on. And okay, so I'm sorry. The whole point of this reading, and the whole point of me actually starting this video, is that there's an extreme change of heart. There's an extreme change of heart that you don't expect from somebody in your family, that you would have never expected. You would have never expected. This is somebody that could be related to you. Like I said, this actually is for somebody. This is a message for somebody that is related, that somebody is related to you, that you know hates you the most, or like was the most outwardly to your face, like, I hate you, like since y'all were kids, or for no reason, just jealous. And this person has a change of heart. This one person is the last person you could think. You could actually be intuitive or psychic, and you could actually intuitively feel this change of heart from a distance for some reason. This person can live in a mountainous region and you can live somewhere in a city, or they can live in a city and you live in a mountainous region. There's something where this person can live like around 100 miles away from you, 200 miles away, 300, like they could live a far ways. They could live in a completely far ways from you. So they really, really disconnected from how your family was really like, or how your household really was like up close. They just from afar were always jealous. And this person might have, they have a huge change of heart right now. They found out way too late. They could have been really, there could have been people, you know what happened here? I feel like you could have spoke up about how your family was treating you, like your immediate, this could be your immediate family, or like I said, some sort of relatives that you had to live with, like in your family. This is like blood related, or supposedly blood related people living with you. You could have spoken up about it and been like, this is why I'm disconnecting myself and I just don't really want to talk to them. I don't show up for Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever. It's just, it's better off loving from a distance. You know, I just don't deal with them anymore. You could have said this, and these people could have gotten mad. Specifically like a patriarch figure. This could be a father figure, a grandfather figure, somebody that is very controlling, that rules the house. This person could have gotten mad secretly. This could be somebody that gets angry, but they never show anyone. They don't like to show anyone their anger, but they're very bad at it. Very bad at it, because they snap at anything. This could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this is like a leader. This is somebody in charge of paperwork, something like this. You especially stay away from this person, or you especially protect yourself from this person, because they have a lot of power or something over a lot of people's paper or something like this. I heard citizenship. Ooh, wow, that's yikes, right? Government, something about, oh, let me deal with that. Something, or they could even just own a business and have like a lot of payrolls, insurance under their, in their hands. Oh, I'll pay for that medication. Oh, I'll pay for that. It's like they like to control the lives of their employees. I heard something like this for some of you. But it's like, you left this household, and this cousin, this patriarch figure was angry. So this patriarch figure knew that this cousin hated you. And this patriarch figure went and got this cousin and said, I'll help you. I'm such a nice guy. I'm such a nice lady. Oh, you don't listen to your cousin. They're mentally ill, just like everyone said. That's why you don't like them, right? And this cousin's thinking to himself, well, you know, I was kind of a little unfair to them, but, you know, yeah, they're a fucking jerk, you know, whatever, fuck them, they're a bitch. Like, they're such a snooty bitch. They think they're so perfect. That's what I heard. Your cousin used to be like, they think they're so fucking perfect. I'm so jealous of her. I'm so jealous of him. Oh my God, you think you're so muscular? You think you're so fit? Oh, you think you're so curvy? You think you can cook? Oh, you think you can get all the guys, all the ladies? Oh, fuck you. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, they're so perfect. They think they're so perfect. And this person, like, stinks. They fucking stink. You know, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. This person's trying to... I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean to this person anymore, because they're trying to... They're changing... They're flipping over another leaf. They're flipping another leaf, okay? Because something happened to them. Something really bad happened to them because of the same person that fucked you over. This patriarch that fucked you over, this person could have fucked over your paperwork, fucked over your social security, I heard. They could have fucked over your benefits. They could have fucked over your unemployment. They could have fucked over your insurance, this person, or something like that. Or your namesake, your name, your child's paperwork. I heard like something about your citizenship, your paperwork, your passport's lost because of this person, maybe, for some of you. Like something that intense, this patriarch figure. This person basically, I'm sorry if this is confusing, and I'm sorry if this doesn't make sense, but this person is basically going, so when you left and you ran off and decided to build up a life for yourself, this patriarch figure not only tried to recruit your cousin who hated you before to do things against you, this patriarch figure also recruited your sister or brother, if you have one, or your best friend. It's either your best friend or your sibling. And then also some in-laws. Some in-laws from this patriarch side of the family, and maybe possibly from the matriarch, but I don't think so, because it's all the man. It's like the man, or whoever's the masculine energy, they rule everything here in this shit. They're the ones that really wanted to do this. So this person yeah, got like your cousin that personally didn't like you, and then some in-laws from this person's own family. They could also be from a completely other culture. These in-laws that got married in, they could have gotten married to like an aunt that particularly always was jealous of you, like a weird aunt that was jealous of you since you were a kid. Like really strange woman that has had like at least 3 divorces or 4 divorces, I heard, in a row. This weird aunt. She could be really creepy and perverted too, or very like secretly like invasive, this aunt or something. She could be like a cat lady also, but like she has a husband and a kids or something, or her kids, or they could be adult or little for some of you. Yeah, there's a triangulation. So like, yeah, like somebody could be like white, like Caucasian. Like you could be the Caucasian one and the woman could be like Asian. The person that married in, the in-law, and it's the Asian family. Others of you, you could be Asian, or you could be a person of color, and this is a white family, like a white person that married in. Yeah. And it's really weird. It's so weird. And this patriarch, what's crazy is this patriarch's from your family. They're your race, or they're your culture, or they're your sanction of the family, or whatever this is to you. That's what the psycho part is. And this person got those people to help him or help them, whoever this masculine patriarch energy is, to go against you altogether. But this person, it was in return in a this person was promising them financial help, like finances. They were making empty promises to each and every one of them to help invest too. And there's something, this cousin could have like helped in a small way, or like even in a big way, like tried to help in a romantic way. I heard like tried to get in a way of romantic, and it was one of the people sent in, like anybody that had a crush on you, I heard, or anybody that wanted to date you. This patriarch hired somebody that didn't like you to swoop in and take that person, even if you didn't like that person back, or you weren't interested, or you didn't care. It was just like in your face, over and over and over again. Anyone that looked at you for 5 seconds, anyone that looked at you or even thought about talking about you in a positive way, this patriarch, this father figure or grandpa figure, this evil man, this fake earth sign, this person hire your cousin, this person hire your sister, your brother to swoop in and take that person. Swoop in and mess up this, swoop in and mess up that. That's what happened here. This cousin now has nothing. This cousin now wants to come in and let you know that there's actually a lot of money owed to you, because when somebody passed away, they got a cut of something, but they know you didn't. This could have been a great grandma or a great grandpa that passed away that y'all are both related to by blood. So, because, you know, like I said, you know, biracial, even if it's you don't look like each other, y'all are still blood related to this person. This person got a cut, I heard like $2,000, $3,000 or some sort of acreage of land from this inheritance, but they know you didn't, because from afar, wow, they got all of this. They could have even gotten paid an extra cut of what you were supposed to get by this patriarch fake father figure. Now this person feels bad. They realize you're a very good person. They realize they don't deserve shit. They don't deserve shit. Especially that they hated you. Because this person's about to lose everything. I heard they're all getting caught up in a federal scam. Because of something about paperwork, routing numbers, money. Others of you, this person has genuinely lost everything because this person unknowingly got hooked up with a drug addict. Or like ended up accidentally dating someone that wanted you that was actually not even somebody you detected or wanted, that was a drug addict, because they were never on your vibration or level or even intelligence level for you to, I heard what's that word, to detect them, like to pick up on their energy at all. Like their magic was too weak. And now this cousin of yours could have like a severe drug addiction and they could be homeless now. This is because this person has a generational curse. You could know about this generational curse. You know what's funny? You could know about this cousin's generational curse. Like, you could know that their mother or their father before them, when they were younger, spent all their money really fast and had an addiction of their own. Like, growing up, they could have had an inheritance, for example, and their own parents spent it all right in front of their face, like really irresponsibly, and you saw it, and you saw them go into struggle. And it's like this cousin even grew up through that, and they could have blamed somebody else or got jealous, and now this person did the same thing. They did this same curse. They spent it all on drugs with this person that, I don't know, wanted you for a second. It's like these people were obsessed with not letting you have anybody in your life, like anybody to understand you. And now this person's about to be homeless, and this person now wants to say sorry, but I feel like you don't even trust this person, because it's like, could be 20 years, 30 years, 50 years of your life that this person never wanted the best for you and did anything they could out of their way, even if you had the nicest intentions for them, to fuck you over just out of nowhere, just because of jealousy or just because they thought they knew what you deserved. Moisturize, sorry. Maybe that's a confirmation for some of you guys. Thank you, DM Subliminals. Thank you. Wow, thank you so much, DM Subliminals. Thank you. Thank you, bless. SPI, wow, as my friend in the chat was protecting us all. SPIRIT, spirit, let's hear it. Somebody could be a Libra. This person is now having a spiritual awakening. This enemy cousin or former enemy cousin, and this is a very dark person. This person has never had any hope in life because of the way they were raised. They could have went through challenges. Like I said, you could have went through challenges of lack. And this person went through challenges of sloth, of excess, of surplus. And I don't know what if there's a word for that, but it's where you're given, I heard like gout. You know when, you know, it's like an old king's illness is gout, when they drink way too many rich foods, have too many fat foods, way too much alcohol, and they sit around on their ass all day because they get rich. And they rich people often get gout. It's kind of like this person's life karmically, or their ill ailments or their mental ailments and traumas. Thank you so much, Devote. Thank you for being here. This cousin of yours, they kind of had learned their lessons in a wrong way through being given way too many things. Like they were given all access to anything they wanted since they were young, and maybe their house could be even a mess because they didn't even want to pay for a maid. Like they just wanted to buy material until they lost all the money. Like they could have been literally in squalor because they had too many things, and it was a mental illness. Whereas, and a deficiency in like in mental stability. Sorry, the air is about to get really bad because my neighbors are contaminating the air again. My downstairs neighbors, sorry. Oh gosh, there goes the air. Yeah, I might have to hit up the inhaler or something, like they don't want me to breathe. So yeah, I don't know, there's other people that don't want you to breathe and don't want you to spread messages, and if there's people that don't even know you, that aren't in your family, that don't want you to spread messages or don't want you to speak your truth, even if they like are way too involved in your business, it's because they themselves are karmics in their own families, related, not even related to yours, but like they're attacking somebody just like you in their own family. And you standing up for yourself is possibly giving someone in their family just like you hope and guidance. And you don't know that for some of you. If you have like weird neighbors or weird coworkers or weird people that are in their own family going against you, it's because there's somebody special just like you, or somebody's just as intuitive that knows too much in their own family they're trying to stop. I don't know who needs to hear that. But you have your own issues to deal with, so don't worry about them, because they're about to get quadruple the karma. Because I got 8, so maybe 8 tuple the karma. I don't know what you call it. What is it? so they're about to get octuple the karma. I heard because they involved themselves even in a pie that wasn't even the flavor and wasn't even the ingredients that was done by their family. So that's another side note. But okay, this cousin is now finally having the spiritual awakening. You probably overheard this weird cousin or relative enemy of yours go to this patriarch or father figure in your family that's fake, that you know is fake. Like I said, they could be a pastor. They could be somebody that just quote unquote knows about spirituality, but they're a narcissist and you know it, and you just keep your mouth shut because you could have learned by now that narcissists will do everything to drill into everybody's head that they are what they want people to think they are, and they'll do anything they can to harm you, you know, if you get in their way. So you could just kept your mouth shut and just act like, oh yeah, you're so great. This person can have a high-pitched voice too, whoever this masculine is, or this woman is, you know, this patriarchy person, this fake person, fake religious person, spiritual person. And it's like this cousin of yours could have gone to this person and you're like, oh, you could have seen that enemy cousin of yours and been like, oh yeah, this person's an idiot. Like they're so unintuitive and they're so undeserving of a spiritual awakening, especially with how they treated you behind your back and to your face. Of course they should go to this person for guidance, this person that's about to F them over. And it could have been like this person that effed you over for many years in the past. It could have been like your father or grandfather, like I said, or the father of your child or grandfather of your child, like I said. Something like this. Either you or somebody that looks like you that's smaller than you. Or it could be years, like I said. 6 of Cups. But this person is now having a spiritual awakening. They're now having the real spiritual awakening, but it's too late. It's not too late, but like, basically this person is about to deal with a lot of karma, and it's really bad karma. I heard it's like their face is straight to the wall. You know, when the walls close in on you, this cousin of yours, their nose is right here to the wall, and they know that there's no other place to get oxygen now. There's no place to walk, sidestep, anything. And this person knows the only way that they can make their life easier and not gather themselves more karma or more obstacles in their life is if they keep their mouth shut and not do anything else. And just do their best to apologize and do their best to just be like, do their best to be a better person, even though they know, even through the struggle and even through the consistent punishment they're going to be receiving for the rest of their life. I heard every time this person tries to seem nice, every time this person tries to prove themselves as a good person, people will never accept them, and they're going to have to rethink about how they treated you or how they contributed to something they did to you, and they're going to have to accept it. Like, they're going to be depressed and then have a consistent cycle of there's nothing I can do because I deserve this. And then it's like, and I give up on myself. And then it's like, oh, someone's treating me badly, but I deserve this. I should give up on myself because I did this, because I did this. Oh, but this is only just 5% of how I made my cousin feel. This is just 5% of how I made an earth angel or a light worker or somebody that just wanted the best for me in the whole entire time feel. This is only a fraction of how they felt. And they're still alive. I can deal. You know what? I'm being a bitch. Let me deal with it. Boom, another mistreatment. Boom, another mistreatment. Boom, another mistreatment. Boom, another thing break down. Boom, another bad luck. And this person knows if they complain, they are going to learn. If they complain, if they look up at God ungrateful at all, because they had spent most of their childhood possibly, or because they were blessed at a young age, and this is how they spent it. They had a chance to be grateful, and they squandered it away, and they spent it. They actually expedited and sped run their own blessings and whatever reserve of karma they had left attacking you, on top of you, and they're gonna just keep thinking about how it's only gonna be 1% payoff of what they put you through. And it's a cycle. It's gonna be a cycle for your cousin, unfortunately. And that's going to be why this person's going to be weirdly, unexpectedly nice to you, or their energy towards you is going to be completely changed, and it's not going to change at all. Like, it's going to be consistently, like, nice. Like, even if you have to see this person, even at a reunion or anything, they're just going to be like, hey, man, how are you doing? How are you doing? Are you okay? Hey, how are you doing, cousin? I love you. I care about you. You know, I changed a lot. I just want to let you know I changed a lot. I found God. Like, this person might get really religious with you. and they're gonna and it's like you're gonna see this person have a lot of bad luck. Like they're gonna go at the end of the family barbecue, gonna come outside to the driveway. Oh man, my tire is flat again, and they're just gonna be like this and be like, all right Jesus, or all right Buddha, all right I'm sorry, and they're just gonna go on with it. And people are gonna be like, oh wow, it's so sad that that happens, but it's like it's because this person was a really 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 bad person, like really 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 bad, to the point they can't pay it off the rest of their life. Like they're gonna deal with a lot of mental issues from this too, and a lot of like self-actualization issues, like a lot of like, do I deserve this? What kind of person am I do deserve this, but I'm a human. No, I'm not. It's gonna be over and over again, like a consistent, because the demon is still partially inside them and they know it's there, and the only thing holding it inside is their self-awareness of everything they've done and all of the bad karma that they're dealing with now. It's almost like a box. Have you ever watched the movie The Medium or like Annabelle or whatever, where they seal the demon, the child, or the doll inside a room full of like Bible paper or yantras or spell paper, Buddhist, even like, what do you call it, like sigils, things like that, taped up and spells? It's like that. It's like this person's like that in their life, but it's with bad karma. It's like every day they're gonna have something bad happen to them. They could have a mental problem. They could also have really bad memory because of their drug usage, to the point where they will relapse, or they could go back to being a bad person if they don't remember immediately. I heard 50 first dates. It's like 50 first dates where that person has a car accident and they forget everything that happened all the way up to that day, and they have to watch a video every day. It's like this person, every day they wake up, they might have something bad happen to them every day, even when they try to be nice. Even when you start to feel bad for this person, this cousin of yours, even when you start to be like, oh man, like they're a nice person, like this is a nice guy, and you even try to help them. You might even try to help them. You know, you might not believe me now. You might be burned. I freaking hate that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that dude. That dude is an asshole. The things that person tried to do to me, or the things that person tried to steal from me. But you're gonna see this person really down, and as a human being, you might like give this person $1 or $2 or buy them a coffee. Like you really do. You really might. Like it really might be that bad. And this person's gonna be like, oh, I don't deserve that. Like it's really bad. It's really pitiful. Like it's really bad. You won't have any room to be angry anymore. The way this person is gonna be so broken down. Like all the way down to 0%, dude. Like all the way to 0.0000%. Like negative. And it's because of all the things they did to you. Like, and it has to do with homelessness. It has to do with their addiction. And this is somebody dealing with an addiction that wants to be a good person. And they're just looking at all the things they did before, and they're like, shit, oh my God. And it's like now this person realizes that if they wanted to go through a real spiritual awakening, because maybe they were going through bad karma while doing things to you, because they thought that they were doing bad, they thought they were doing a good thing. They thought that you were a witch, that they were helping the world by attacking you with these people. And the whole time they were helping the wrong people, and they were getting bad karma, and they thought that they needed spiritual protection, and they went to a narcissist that has zero protection, zero spiritual intuition, knowledge, nothing. Literally nothing for advice, and to lose their home, to lose their money, I heard, to get scammed, possibly. Or to be given the bad advice, to be scammed and with the bad advice, wrong advice. And now this person actually is going through a real spiritual awakening because they actually have everything stripped away. Like their ego is actually stripped away. Like this person might actually go into a church or crawl into a church for help, for food, and they're might find God that way truly. And realize they didn't need to go to I heard like maybe they thought that this person had guidance because this person looked rich. Like this patriarch person looked rich, or they looked like a good person or had good karma, but really this person is on borrowed time. This patriarch person is a fraud. They're on borrowed time. They're also on borrowed money or on stolen money, stolen karma, stolen hard work. So when this person, when this cousin of yours got closer to this patriarch figure that you've escaped, they actually had to find out the hard way up close, all the cracks in the walls, and how how the money is weird. Like, I'm sorry, those are metaphors, not literally, but like just up close. Like they saw this person's kind of a scammer. like they're a fraud, like they could see the black hair dye dripping down with the sweat down this person's head, like something like that, like something like, oh, something's wrong here, like something's wrong, you know. And it's like they're realizing like this person didn't have good karma the whole time, and that, yeah, that's not how you find spiritual awakening. It's kind of like those people that say, oh, well, thanks to this spiritual thing, this spiritual book, I now have $5 billion in the bank account, and now I have a loving kids and family and the cars and the mansion and 3 property. You know, in the comments, those spam comments, like, oh, ever since I bought this book, or ever since I downloaded this, or ever since I watched this seminar about blah, 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 about how to manifest with God. When in reality, it's free. It's free to manifest. It's free to meditate. It's free to figure it out for yourself. It's free to talk to God. And I feel like this person is now figuring it out, like, too late when they're homeless, or they're about to be. But yeah, that's a weird message. So you might feel like this cousin of yours, like his energy or her energy is like really changed towards you, but I feel like you're going to be really indifferent towards them. You might not even be angry with them anymore for whatever they did, like especially at the state they're going to look like. I feel like it's just going to be something you just want to forget. Like you don't even want to remember this person exists, low-key, like, because it might be really painful or awkward, or like painfully awkward. I heard just painfully awkward to look at. Like it's just like you feel so bad for this person, and it's almost like it's redundant what this person is like going through, and it's like I feel like it's like beyond you. So things that you were going through, if your family caused them, your family is going through them right now, because they're the people that were closer to you that should have known better, because they actually knew you as a person and knew you were a good person and didn't deserve it, and especially people that even got other people against you. So right now, those people that actually know you, they're going through real karma, like people blood related to you. They're being forced into like spiritual awakenings and things, but some of them are not going to make it. Yeah, someone had to hear that about their cousin. I don't know why. This cousin might reach out to you again about some sort of inheritance so that you were supposed to get, that they got a piece of, but they knew you did not get. And they know that you don't like them. They know you don't like this cousin because this person was never pleasant to you. The last time you held your hand out, they were like slapped it away, damn near. Like this is a really like really, I don't know, like this person hisses when they talk. Like they're like just get away with me. They could talk like a snake. Like this person, like, yeah. I heard like, so I heard my neighbor, like, I don't know, I have like these weird downstairs neighbors, and they kind of react, you know, because they're like addicted to drugs and stuff, and sometimes they think like people talk about them because they're addicted to drugs. People that are addicted to drugs, they hear things and they just, you know, schizophrenia. But like, I feel, again, that's telling me like there's another confirmation that like whatever you're going through right now, it's a massive blueprint for somebody else. It could be somebody that's actually your soulmate that you don't even know about, or you don't even see, or like you don't see anymore, and people around them are trying to stop you because you're like literally an example and you don't know it. But you're escaping your own trap. And maybe they were trying to distract you with other people like outside your family or outside you, like weird strangers. But they were hired by this one patriarch figure, to this earth sign or fire sign again. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This person that secretly takes from people and secretly kind of like, what do you call it? Like, they strategize how to fuck people up. This narcissist. But whoever this other group of people are, this earth sign could have lied and said that you were talking about them. And these idiots, I heard retards. I'm sorry, I don't like using that word a lot. like out loud in public because I'm autistic, and I know that other people don't like using that word, but I heard these people are literally like mentally delayed because I don't know. I used to have this is really random. Some of these things are downloads because maybe somebody here like plays piano or something. I used to have a piano teacher, and she's like literally grew up in the 30s. She literally grew up in the 20s. I don't know if she's like where she is. Shout out to her. She was a really sweet old lady. And she taught me how to play like classical piano, like full on like I knew how to play the song from Carmen, like full on like everything. Like opera music, but it's a lot of practice. It was so hard. But I remember one day she said to my sister, she said, "Dear, are you retarded?" And we were like looking at her like, because it was like 2009, and we were like, what? Like, but she was like, "Oh, well, like, you know, like, I had a brother, and he was in the hospital, and he was just mentally disabled, and he was actually literally retarded, and he could not," like, she talks like that, because she grew up in the 20s. I'm sorry, I'm not making fun of her, because it was cute. It was, like, really cute voice, and she was like, "Because, you know, are you retarded, dear?" We didn't take offense. I just thought it was funny. I was just like, because I was sitting there in the lesson, and I was like watching her, my sister at the piano. I was just like trying not to laugh because I was like, because she was like, "I just said it is 2 and a 3. The 3 is right there. What number's on the paper?" And my sister's like, "I don't know." Like, she's like, "It's literally right there. It's number 3. Are you retarded, dear?" I'm sorry, it's not that funny. I'm sorry for laughing. I'm sorry. It's ruining your reading. I don't know why I'm seeing that in my mind, but it's like these people could be like really slow, like literally maybe developmentally slow or something. Like I said, I don't like using that word, but like this could be like a group of old-fashioned people, or even people that are older than you or way too old, but like they shouldn't be using that word, you know, like, but it's like they're old. Like, it could use words that people nowadays don't use anymore, like especially offensive words, like, you know, like things that they bleep out on TV. These people could say a lot. I don't know what's going on, but like this person lied to them and said that it was so easy to lie. It could be 7 people or like a family. Like, I don't know why I'm laughing now, because they feel stupid. I heard people are gonna be laughing at them really soon, because these people literally were like, "Oh my god, see, oh my god, Jungle Collective is doing this because of us," and it's all because this idiot lied about you and said that you were talking about them. And these idiots don't know you. They never went to work with you. They never went to your elementary school, middle school, high school, college. They don't even know your ex. They don't know your friends. They don't know your classmate. They don't know anybody. And this idiot lied to them and said that, "Oh yeah, they're totally talking about you." Like, you could have been saying like, "Oh my god, like my baby mama, my baby daddy owes me money, and like there's such a scoundrel." I'm gonna use that word. That filthy scoundrel. Oh, darn you. Darn it. F you. Fuck you, bitch. Okay, you could have been saying things like that. And these people were overhearing you, or maybe like they're overhearing just saying bad things that people were doing to you in general. Maybe like your family was literally doing things to you, and maybe you didn't know that there were people around you that wanted to do those things to you too. Like, you could have been saying something like, "My family was watching me," or like, and then like this person lied and said, "Did you hear what Jungle Collective was reporting about you?" Like, these could be your neighbors. Like, these could be like these could be really stupid people that like live next to you. They're like, "I didn't say that. I didn't do that." And it's like you're talking to your TV. Like, you could be like, "Oh my god. Oh, this is making me think about, again, I don't know why I'm thinking about my sister. Shout out to my sister, my little sister. Growing up, because it's making me think of my childhood a lot, because I grew up with my little sister. Like, I grew up babysitting her, and I remember we would watch Dora, and she, you know, little kids. It's making me think about when little kids yell at the TV and then get angry when the TV is like obviously not talking to them and it's not responding the way. It's like these people were like responding to you like you were Dora, 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 Dora the Explorer, Dora. Okay, I'm sorry. I just had to get that out of my system. But like these people literally were, these could be like neighbors or just people that were looking at your social media that are like far away from you, far away from your freaking life, answering to you like you're Dora. Like, you're the Dora on the TV. It's a TV show. Obviously, you're not talking to the little kid in front of you specifically. You're talking to, like, thousands of kids watching you, thousands of audience watching you or something. Like, or some of you guys could be content creators. Some of you guys could literally be content creators. Like, you could be songwriters, musicians. Others of you write blogs or or journalists or something like that. Anything. You create or you just do work. Or if you don't go on social media and share things that you're going through, or just in general talk about this and that, or just make posts about how you're grateful for God, or in general, like you could just put little comments or cute captions and things, something like that. And it's like these people were responding to you like you're Dora. I keep hearing like they're responding to you like you're Dora, like you're like saying like, where is the dumbass? Can you show me where the dumbass is? Adonde? SL idiot. Can you show me where the idiot is? And these people were watching you and they're like, I'm not a dummy. And it's like, that's not how the show works. I don't know. Somebody could be a tarot reader and like put out readings. You could be like me and like this could be a group of people that thought you were talking about them. Others of you, you could fall under all the other categories. Like they could be thinking that that song was about them. Like how you literally wrote a song, for example, about literally about a real ex that you had that really actually effed you over. Like literally you had actual sex with this person, actually held hands with this person in real life, actually ate food. Like you experienced this person this is a person you really actually knew, and you wrote a song about this person. And these are people that have never even breathed the air next to you in their lives. Really stupid, very mentally delayed, very embarrassingly stupid, thinking it's about them. This is also giving me like the fan of Bjork. Do you remember that guy that liked Bjork so much and thought that they were in love and that they were soulmates and they were going to be together? And remember Bjork got a boyfriend and this freaky dude from somewhere that she's never met in her life or doesn't even know existed shot himself in the head in her behalf and then sent her a package to kill her? So they can be together in heaven. Do you remember that? That's what this is giving me. This is giving me like a bunch of freaks yelling at a TV screen that you're on and being like, no, stop talking about me. And it's like, they do not look anything like you. They don't know anything about you. They are literally mentally ill. Like this is like a group of mentally ill drug addict or something wrong, out of control people that that are out of the mental asylum or mental hospital where they're exposed to the internet, social media, and TV shows where they should not be. They're exposed to the outside world where they should not be because they're getting these are the kinds of people with mental disabilities that are they get sensitive over things that other people are doing that have nothing to do with them. They're literally treating you like Dora the Explorer. No, it's over there. It's over there. It's over there. Turn around. You're not listening. Where is the idiot? Where is the idiot? Can you show me on the map where the idiot behind me is? And it's like they're watching you on the screen, talking to you as if you're talking about them or talking to them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm going into detail about it because it's annoying. It's giving me a really annoying issue. Like everything you do, everything you say, it's like these idiots that don't know you, these like really mentally ill, severely like, I think they have schizophrenia or something. They think people on the TV are talking to them or they think certain things. Like that's why tarot readings, I didn't realize the danger of tarot readings until I started actually doing lots of them. I didn't realize how dangerous it could be for the people watching. Like there's certain people out there that are very mentally ill that have like, certain conditions that are going untreated that could think that, when they watch a video where someone is talking to you and they might be saying things that, you know, sound very close to what you might be going through, and you might take it very intensely and start talking, you know, and thinking that person's talking to you, it's like, that's not good. That's like, you know, where they start having a parasocial relationship with a random video on YouTube. That's where it's getting dangerous, where you should really you know, but that's when you do a lot of spell work on people and psychosis. Sometimes people do that, you know. Sometimes, I'm sorry, if you're going through that, that's not your, if you have mental illness issues, or you have certain issues where you like deal with that, I'm not saying that that's your karma. Like, that's totally messed up. Like, especially if you're like managing that and stuff. But if you know what I'm talking about, this could be people that are dealing with that like untreated, or dealing with that like and projecting that on other people and causing harm to other people, to the point where it's like, we really should get this person help, like forcibly. That's kind of what this is giving me with this group of people. Like, it's like they shouldn't be exposed to outside media at this point, because these are people that are getting overstimulated and literally over obsessed, and thinking that people on the TV are talking to them, or even people I heard out on the street that are talking to each other, they're hearing it and thinking it's to them. And these people could be smoking meth. Like, they could be smoking some sort of over paranoia drug, and it's making them like, they're talking about me. They're talking about me. You're talking about me, you bitch. You looked at me like that. And it's like this. You're standing like literally 500 feet away from this person, across the parking lot, like outside your car, texting and like talking to someone else, and they're looking at you like, you are talking to me, you're talking about me. Like, this is how these people act in private. They're like looking at photos of you on Instagram and being like, that's about me, or like something like this. And it's like someone in your family lied to them, because something you're going through is extremely similar to something these people were doing to somebody else. That's what's psychotic about it. So, I don't know, something you are going through in your life is word for word almost exactly like something somebody else is going through that you don't even know, that is near you, that this earth sign knows. And this could have been how this earth sign tricked these people to literally believe, oh, you were talking shit about them, or you were literally, but it's like, why, especially if you're a reader or something like this, or if you were just saying, oh, this has happened, or you could have just been in general saying things like, littering is bad, and these people were like, oh, you're trying to talk shit about us because we threw that mattress outside. It's like, no, I was just posting that for Earth Day on Instagram. And it's like, these people are like, let's just throw a bunch of trash on their front lawn. Let's just throw a bunch of trash on their roof. Let's just TP their house then. They don't like littering so much. It's like, these people are so fucking like they need to stop. They need to sit down, and they can't. They just, it's like it keeps going until it, that's what I keep hearing. Like there's something really, really unstable about them, where they need to be put away. Like, this is a whole group of people too, so they're helping each other feed the fire. And these are people that don't know you. They don't know you at all. And I heard people are about to find out about that right now, about these people. Yeah, Nine of Swords. These people are losing sleep. So this is another story. This is another section of the story, okay? I'm going to leave that story about... It's kind of funny how everything is segueing perfectly into the different... I don't know, the different little stories here. But, yeah, so... Whoever this patriarchal figure here, this person you do not trust, you never will trust, and I feel like you kind of almost like just like watch them and just kind of like see like whatever, you know, it's kind of like really underlying, but you're on your way out, you know. You're on your way through your plans. I heard your plans will move through a lot faster than you thought. I heard you might not even be ready for them, like the way they're about to move. Like, you're about to be boosted really, really hard. Really crazy, like especially financially. I heard financially, I don't know, spiritual sponsorship and investment. This is going to be really crazy for you, really lucrative. Something really lucrative is coming in for you, like really bad, like really crazy. Not bad in a bad way, but you know what I'm saying, like wow, like really intense. And there's something about how like at the same time, it's like whatever this issue was that these people tried to project on you that has nothing to do with you, now they're all like, they're slowing down because they're all anxious about what's coming out about them because they did too much. It's like they self-incriminated themselves. It's like whoever smelt it dealt it. And it's like, you never said who smelt it. You never said who dealt it. Sorry, you never said who dealt it. That's the thing. You never said who dealt it. These people were the ones who claimed it. That's what it feels like. They're, with their actions, they're showing people how guilty they are. It's almost like you were randomly, like, you had no idea at some point. You were just like, you know, I feel like you're only interested in just having peace in your life. You severely just want peace. That's all you want. You just want quiet. You want regular sleep. You want a regular lifestyle. After a life of just people just betrayal. And that sounds like Katrina. Maybe somebody's going to the club. Somebody's dancing. Katrina. I like this energy today. Or maybe somebody's like part of the LGBT community watching me. Or somebody's going to the gay bar or something. Because I heard Katrina. And somebody's doing like a spin in my mind. And their wig's falling off. Their wig's like... the wig's like coming off. Like a helicopter. You're like, oh my god, you're like snatching someone's wig. Oh, okay, so you're getting like wig snatching money right now. I don't know who talks like that. I haven't said that in a really long time. But I feel like somebody could talk like that that's watching me. Somebody's getting wig snatching money. I don't know, it's like everything's about to fall apart for this group of people. They shouldn't have why did they do so much? It's like, okay, sorry. I'm going back. I'm getting ADHD. Okay, so this person, like, I don't know, you could have had, like, you could have not known that people were, like, angry with you or randomly trying to attack you for being yourself or speaking up or literally doing your job as, like, a psychic, reader. I heard yoga instructor. I don't know anything. I heard butcher. I heard somebody could be a fry cook somewhere. Somebody could be, like, a chef. I don't know. It could be anything. Painter or, like, a songwriter. And it's like, you didn't know people were angry at the songs you were using to express yourself because you thought your only enemies was like family and maybe like some really toxic ex that you were using as inspiration to like boost yourself, motivate yourself as you healed possibly, or ex-friend or ex-job or something that really broke your heart at some point. And you didn't know there was like another group outside this that was sent by this obsessively jealous and perverted and disgusting family member that's like the patriarch of your family or something, like, or patriarch of a company or something weird, or the patriarch of like your child, like the father of your child or grandfather of your child. This person like is like obsessed with being you. Like this person wants to wear your clothes, but they don't even have your body type. I heard like they wish they could though, like in their mind. And this could be like a father. It's weird. Like this could be, if you have a kid that's like a bit older, it's like this is like your ex that's like thinking about this towards your kid, like he's obsessed with, like, jealous of your son or daughter. It's weird. Or your ex-wife is jealous of your daughter or something. Is weird. It's really fucking weird. You could be a fire sign watching me, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could even be, if you're, I don't know, I heard some of you guys are still like in paperwork with this person. If you resonate with this being about your kid, like you're still in paperwork with this earth sign. You're still like getting in between divorce with this person, but like they have a weird family and shit that you're watching, and you're like, and you're watching for your son. Like you could be watching me asking about your son or your daughter, like what they're going through because of this person. This person wants to copy them. Others of you, this is your own father or your own mother that wants to copy you or replace you. It's weird, but it's weird. It's like they're older, they don't have the same body type. Even if they did, it's like, it's weird, it's gross. It's like, ugh. It's just awkward as fuck. It's weird. And everyone knows it. It's weird. Even, I heard this person, like, was more openly copying you, and now they don't, but, like, people could see it still, like, in a weird way, like, energetically. Like, an underlying way, it's weird. But they act like they care about you. They act like they're helping you or something. They want to help you. But, like, you still don't trust them. I heard, like, you just don't really trust them because they did a lot of things in the past. But this person hired this group of people that don't know you and told them things about you, told them that you were talking about them when you weren't. You were coping with your own things. This freaky patriarch figure. These people could be like really like, what do you call, what's the word, prejudice? Like really prejudiced. They could be really classist. Like they could hate poor people or make fun of poor people. They could make fun of like people of a different race. They could like really have a hatred for people of a different race. Like even if they're married to them, like, cause like I heard there's like some people they married to like certain people and they're still racist. Hello, like I have a lot of people in my family, unfortunately, like they marry outside, and some of those people that come in, they like say really weird things about us, and it's like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna just leave the party. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, you know, but like it could be something like that. Like I don't know. I don't know why I said that. That was random. And I got let off right there. I got cut off right there. But these people are okay. Anyways, maybe I need to stop the ADHD jumping around. Basically, they're saying that these people, this random group of people that don't know you, that was put against you, that have like this anger towards you, because I don't know, because they hate people of a certain. Oh yeah, that's why I was gonna say, because they hate your race or something about your religion. Like like the fact that you exist. I hate that you exist, and it's not warranted. It's not warranted. And it's like if you hate this person, what's crazy? They hate you so much. It's like regular people that have regular dislike or hate. They just like any regular adult that doesn't like someone, they would just be like, okay, I'm gonna move away, or I'm gonna like move my desk to this other side of the building. You know, like if they don't like me, they're obviously gonna stay over there. Like most adults, if you agree to disagree, it's especially in a workplace or anywhere in general, you're like, okay, well I don't fuck with him, even if you have a stank face. Y'all usually as adults know to stay. I'm gonna stand on this side of the bar. I'm gonna stand on that side of the bar, or I'm not gonna go when they're there. I'm not, you know, even in families. But these people are looking weird because they're obsessed with disliking you, but they're like stuck on you, like stalking you. They're like obsessed with following you everywhere, copying you, doing everything you do, eating everything you eat. I heard, like hacking you, looking at everything you buy, trying to buy everything you buy, and it looks weird on them, and they can't even go. It's like I heard they're buying everything that you're buying if they have the money, and they're keeping them as relics. They're not even wearing them out or not even using them because it's obviously yours. They're like doing it in the privacy of their home. So like, for example, like I have a Bass Pro Shop hat on, right? It's like these people go buy the Bass Pro Shop hat and they don't even wear it outside because I don't know, for some reason it's like they don't want it to seem like they're the same thing. They're copying, like they're the same thing as you. It's like, oh, if you have like this necklace on, it's like these people have that necklace, but it's hanging in their house somewhere and they're never gonna wear it out ever. It's really weird. People don't understand them. They're acting in a very mentally ill way. All because, and it's almost like they're lingering. I heard, and then it lingers. I don't know. That's a weird song I'm hearing now. It's like, they have no choice but to linger now because they were given over time more and more evidence that none of your life has nothing to do with them. They're given more and more evidence that you and other people around them are being given evidence that they don't have shit to do with your past, your future, or your present. This people. And they're even being shown to themselves every day that you're not talking about them. You don't care about them. You just want to be left alone. You just wanted to know who was attacking you. And it was because of this dude over here. This weirdo over here was hiring them. Because he was jealous of you or she was jealous of you. Or jealous of your kid, whoever this is. Yeah, now these people can't sleep. They can't sleep. They can't eat. And people are texting each other about them because they're not showing up to places. I heard they're not showing up to church meetings. They're not showing up to certain meetings, family meetings, whatever it is that they usually show up to look good. They're not showing up and people are texting real fast and they're getting really nervous. And people are making speculations and people are realizing things. I heard 2016 is the year of realizations. Maybe something happened in 2016, or somebody could look like Kylie Jenner or something, or have lip injections. Is that a chicken? Someone could live in Southern California or be visiting Southern California soon. I also heard something about, like, do not visit any people you know if you're traveling. Especially if you disconnected from, like, a lot of friends, a lot of family, and you decide to go travel somewhere, and it's like, oh, this old friend or this old so-and-so family member of mine lives there. Do not reconnect with them, I heard. There's something weird about that. I don't know why. Because it's, like, something about how, like, especially if you haven't heard from these people for, like, in 1,000 years, it's for a reason. It's because, like, before, it's because they didn't like you. And now people could be coming back around and acting like they like you because you could look like more acceptable to have around, or some of you guys are coming into a lot of success or a lot of financial success soon, or stability. And it's going to become more socially, quote unquote, acceptable for certain shallow people from your past that you had cut off, or certain narcissistic people from your past that secretly didn't like you or secretly competed with you at some point, to come back and have you as a friend or something like that, or like just to have you over. They said don't go over there, or don't let them know that you're in town. Or if you're like quote unquote in town and you're visiting and people say, oh stop by, I live nearby, remember, oh my god, it's been so long, just act like you don't. Act like, oh no, sorry, I'm here to see my grandma. Oh sorry, I can't visit, I'm here to see my aunt in the hospital, like I don't have any time. Oh, Disney, just pretend that this Disneyland is the hospital bed, okay? Like, just don't tell them that you're in LA. Don't tell them that you're in New York. Don't tell them that you're in Boston. Don't tell them that you're in Miami for the weekend. Don't tell them that you're in Austin or Houston, I heard, or like I heard Portland, Oregon. I heard don't tell them that you're in Asia. Oh my god, I don't know who needs to hear that. Don't tell them that you're in Asia. Somebody in Asia, somebody in another country. I heard in Europe, if you're like another country in general, wherever you're from. Like I heard if you're in Europe and you're going to another country, don't tell your friend that lives there that you're there. Even if you wanted to see them, because there's something about how they, like, again, like, think back to the past about how they treated you, especially if it's another country. That shit's dangerous, I heard. Stay away. It could be an earth sign. Earth or fire sign, stay away from them, I heard. Yeah. Or like an old town you used to go to, don't hit them up anymore. Don't hit them up. They don't have your best interests. Seven of Cups? Yeah, ugh. There's a lot of nasty trash on it. I'm sorry, I need to clean my floor. Ugh! Ew, gross! Okay, I just touched like some nasty like melted cheese or something. Ugh. I'm sorry, I need to clean my floor. It's really disgusting. I'm gonna clean after this reading is over. See, this is why I haven't been going on. I've been trying to like recuperate myself and get my life restored. But I just wanted to drop on here and offload all of those messages. But I don't know, something about how like some of these options are dirty, or like, I don't know, you're gonna this week you might be getting like some people coming up to you trying to give you an offer, 7 of Cups, but like you might like see them as dirty offers, like really gross. Like I heard you don't even need to follow, you don't even need to dig deep into your intuition to figure out what these options are, because I heard from miles away you're gonna smell them. I heard somebody with like a really stinky cologne or really stinky like body odor might try to approach you, and you might be like, hi, nice to meet you. Thank you. No, I'm okay, I have a cold. You're at the bar, you're like, yeah, wow. And when they lean into you and they're like, oh, and they have the breath and you're like, oh, yeah, nice to meet you too. I'm having a great night too. You know, when they're like, get really close to your ear and it's, oh my God. And it's like the breath and it's like, oh, okay, I wasn't ready for that. Like you might have like options like this come up to you and they might like have a smell or something like this, or I heard even like employment option. Like if you've been looking for a job and you're not in like this is for people that's not in like a really like intense like situation where it's like it's people that are not in an emergency employment issue, like where you're just like, oh, you already have a job but you're just casually looking around. There's something about like the smell of the store. If it smells like shit, if the plumbing in the fucking place you want to work is bad, don't work there. I heard something about like there's a, you know how they say like, ah, oh my god, I almost fell. I'm sorry. This is a really silly reading. You know how, like, okay, something about, like, slipping and falling, yeah, it's not safe. So it's not safe. There's something about the smell, I don't know, like, something about, like, you know how, like, they say, like, demons have, like, a smell, the sulfur smell? Like, if there's, like, a place, like, an office building, you go to get the application, it's like somebody just took a dump and you can smell it, don't work there. Just don't work. They're never gonna fix it. That's a sign they don't care about their employees and they're never gonna fix it. There's something weird about that, yeah. If this is an employment situation, like the smell, I don't know what it is. Even if you're looking into like construction, or even if you're looking into a dirty job or a smelly job, there's something about the smell, and it's not the porta potties. It's like inside the interviewing thing. It's like something about the guy, or like something about someone that should be clean that's not. It's like you should look at that as a warning, like how they're being paid, how they're treating their employees, like things like that. Even if you're working to be like, work at the dump, you know, and be a garbage truck driver. Like, even their offices have to be clean, you know? Even they have to keep things organized. So look at it like that, something like that this week. And if it's not that, it's like love options. People might come up to you, but you don't need to think twice. You can smell it on them. You can smell the no from a mile away. Just no. Even if they look handsome as hell, beautiful as heck, like, you know, like some ladies, like, you know, like she's gorgeous, beautiful, but then she opened her armpit. It's like, oh, I can't do it. Open it. Boom. Oh. No, try to bust the Britney Spears in front. Boom! Oh, sorry. The guys. Hey, baby. Oh, hi. You looking at the bartender. You're like, you're doing the weird, like, I need help. Call me an Uber. Sign language at the bartender. I need an angel shot. Because the guys think so bad, like some shit like that, where you don't feel safe, and this dude smells, and maybe they're really forward, and you're like, you know what, call me an Uber. I don't know why I'm always crying. I don't know, I needed to laugh. Sorry. I'm glad that you guys found this funny. I'm glad you got finding this funny. Oh my god, Devote just said, I only know him because I know him through someone, and he showed up to my house and tried to kiss me. Ew! Oh my god, I'm so sorry you dealt with that. Oh. I'm glad you guys are really liking it, confirming it and liking it. Okay, this week, Six of Swords. I don't know why this reading is ending as shorter than usual. I feel like I should be doing more, but I don't know. They just said, no, you need to end it here. They're already just pushing me there because that's all I have to say in this message. I don't know. Because, I don't know, it's like, I heard like, a lot of this is future forward. I heard a lot of you are in the middle of your manifestation right now. Like, you don't even know it. Like, you're in the middle of rowing to that island right now. Like, you're getting there right now. You just don't know it because you've never been this way before. And just take these metaphors, like you could be somebody that's gotten to your goals by land. You've always been taking the train. And this is the first time that you're in a canoe, and you don't know how long it's going to take you to get there, because this is the first time you're doing this form of transportation to get to your manifestation. And it's going to be a lot faster than you think, because honestly, by water, it's actually a little bit faster sometimes. So Six of Swords, you guys are escaping this week or this weekend, either physically to a place where you're finally going to have peace. I heard a lot of justice. See these swords here? Truth. Lots of truths are coming out while you get to escape. I'm seeing somebody in the action movie walk away and then the car go behind them. Like, that's going to be you this week or this weekend after you watch this. Oh my God, I just phantom fixed my glasses because my glasses aren't on. Just B, I'm glad. Hi, Just B. Hey, Meta. But Six of Swords, it's like, I'm glad that I make you giggle, Just Be. I'm glad that I'm making you guys laugh. But it's like you're gonna be finally escaping away to, I don't know, like you're just gonna be away from a lot of noise and a lot of like people, I heard, like misunderstanding you too. Like you might even be accidentally stumbling upon a community where everything's like, oh, Like I just see someone going, holding a coffee cup in a coffee shop and looking around and be like, oh. And everybody just being like, hi. Like everything's just perfect. I don't know why. Like maybe you come from a place that's very unfriendly or something. Or people are just not as inquisitive as you, and then you're going somewhere and people might come up to you and be like, hey, why are you wearing that? Oh, because I don't know, I just this. And they're not like bothering you, they're not like, I don't know, like insensitive about it. It's just like, oh, I think it's really neat. I wear this because like really randomly friendly people, or like randomly like almost like kids. Like there could be like people that kind of like interact in a social way, almost like kids. Like hi, what's your name? Oh, I'm this. Oh, hi, I'm this. Oh, I like your shirt. Oh, I like your hat. Do you want to go outside and go do that? Yeah. Oh, do you want to go play darts over there? Oh yeah. Do you want to go play pool? Yeah. I like pool. It's like you might go to a place like this just randomly by accident, like people just really get you. Also, I don't know, randomly, when I saw in the chat, honestly, this is random, but like, I don't know how to say this. When it comes to things I don't know, this is random. I'm sorry to just break in the middle of reading. Maybe this resonates for somebody. When it comes to things to do with like who I am as a person, you know, or just in general, people in this group and chat, the reason why I don't really like it, or I just don't really like people kind of derailing things like that, because I'm here to like kind of try to spread a message to like not project on other people, like help people with their own reading, you know. And I'm here for spiritual reasons. I'm not here for political reasons. I'm not here to talk about my lifestyle unless it's like you want to, unless you want to hear about it on a vlog or something like that. I will gladly make a channel for you guys to watch that about my personal life. But that's kind of why sometimes I feel like, you know, we get caught up in getting, you know, the chat mixed up and stuff. I don't know why I had to say this, but like, I like to refrain from just talking about that at all. Like, I feel like people assume things a lot too about me and stuff, and I don't really care. It doesn't bother me because I'm here to read. But maybe someone watching me really resonates with this. But it's just kind of like, I think it's better off, you know, that's not, I don't know, it's not in the chat. I wanted to say that. I don't know why. I'm sorry if that came out really confusing, but it's kind of like, yeah, I'm part of the LGBT community, so I talk about things on here using references that might, I don't know, be very unique or different, and that's as the extent it's gonna be. I'm gonna also, I talk about people in a fairly, as, I don't know what the word is it objective or subjective way, like in the most like they are what they are way as I can. I don't make anything about this sexuality, that sexuality. It has nothing to do with that. And I just don't really like it when people assume things about me or assume how I feel about myself. Someone told me that they know that I'm traumatized about being LGBT, and it really bothered me and rubbed me the wrong way, because that's not at all what it is. I'm glad to be myself. I live in a very, you know, well, not in my community. I've dealt with a lot of weird homophobia. But like in general, I've grown up just fairly fine for what it is with regular amount of bullying and regular amount of lessons and stories to be here to share with you a very unique story from my point of view and my perspective that I've gone through, so that you can get a good all-around perspective all around. And that means that, you know, nobody from, I'm sorry, and that's what it is. So I don't know, that really bothered me, and I just wanted to say that. Like, I don't like when people assume things that if I say, you know, oh, this isn't about LGBT, or it's not because I don't accept it or I'm traumatized, but it's really because this is a spiritual channel. So I just don't really like it when people bring up personal stuff like that. Okay, sorry. Sorry for that pause, but maybe that's just something that someone has to hear on here, or like somebody here had dealt with something like that. Like, maybe people try to assume things about you. Like, for example, like, you could be somebody of a different culture or a different sexuality, for example, but maybe you're somebody that doesn't present like the other people in your group. Like, for example, you could be gay, but people don't know you're gay very often, or some people off the top from far away, they don't assume you're gay. Others of you could be like somebody that is very obviously gay, but you don't talk about it. Others of you could be obviously, I don't know, maybe you just never, people around you are not from your race or your background. And thank you, Brianna, for the confirmation. Like, they're not from your background, right? And it's like, people could want you to act like you are your race in a weird way. I'm sorry if that's weird. Like, I'm like, for example, I'm Asian, you know, and it's like not a lot of people around me are Asian, and it could be a weird situation where like people around you look at you like you don't talk about being Asian enough, you don't talk about being gay enough, or you don't talk about being black enough, or whatever you are, or you don't talk about being spiritual enough if you're like a psychic, or if you do something for your work. And I'm just putting this out there. I got a lot of messages from people that always just, yeah, but it's like, I feel like, I don't know, you could really relate with that, where people before assumed all sorts of things all over the wall because you were just you. You weren't a stereotype, you didn't fit into what people saw on the movie of what people like you are like actually in real life. You didn't fit into what they see on TV and what they talk shit about every day. Like, or you could just be a woman in a male-dominated industry. It could be that simple, and they're like, oh, women are not strong enough to do that job, and you're the one right there, you're the strongest one there, something like that. And this, you could be somebody that is leaving a community like that. You could be leaving a community where people just assume this, assume that. Someone could have assumed that you didn't like, for example, like I said, when I made that analogy, like, or like you're white, you know, you could, sorry for bringing every race into it, it's like you're white and like you're around, I don't know, other people, and they assume you don't like being white, or you don't like being this, or you don't, or you are, or you're racist, or so, I don't know, something weird about this, like something about how you don't fit into the box of how people, ignorant people, I heard, people who haven't like literally live under a rock, people who have never left their own hometown or been anywhere else in the world. Like, you don't fit in the box what those people would assume you to be. Like, they have very, like, people that have a very, like, very, very, very outdated, like, extremely, like, baseline, not even basic view of, like, maybe other races or other cultures. Like, they will not, they just don't understand you where you are. They just can't stand it. They just don't understand it. And it's like, you could be going somewhere where people might be better about that. Like, they don't assume, because that's what it is. There's something about how, like, people, yeah, like, something about how, like, where you live, this could have all been caused because, like, problems that you were out of your control could have been caused also, like, with people that are not in your family. I'm sorry if this is a mouthful. Because of how people were assuming, like, how you're dealing with yourself, but it's like, that's none of their business. Maybe you're just really unique. And in a way, you are kind of like more you are more of whatever you are because you are unique and you're not feeding into some stereotype, and not on purpose. You're just you. I heard some of you guys are opening up more doors for people like you, or opening up more like aesthetics. I heard I heard someone here is opening up more aesthetics for people like you, like things that people like you wouldn't usually wear. Like I heard someone here is like goth or alternative in a culture that does not have a lot of goths, or in a community or neighborhood that doesn't have a lot of goths, and now you're encouraging a lot of people to be dressing how they want, like more crazy color, more scene, more goth, more alternative, more spikes. Some of you guys are like I don't know, others of you guys are like doing something very different. I heard some of you guys are a rapper, and it's like you're inspiring other people to make their own music too, and it's like they don't typically they wouldn't be brave to, but because you're just different in your own culture or different in your own thing, like it's like a thing about how it's like you're representing more, or you're more proud because you're infusing something about like your individuality into it. You're contributing to people like you, and even if this isn't like a ethnicity thing or cultural thing, or whatever it is to you this means, or like sexuality thing, you are contributing to that culture just by being yourself, and in a way you are. Yeah, I don't know who needed to hear that. So yeah. What is going on in the chat? But oh, okay. I was just like, what's going on, guys? All right, Meta. Everybody's like going crazy. Thanks, Brianna. Thanks, Rhea. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm like, oh, what's going on? I'm like, what? Okay. I hope I wasn't like saying anything upsetting to anybody. I hope it wasn't me. That's why I was checking. I was like, oh, I hope I wasn't saying anything. But like, yeah. Anyways, so you could be escaping to a place where people aren't assuming. They take you as you are, and there's something about how people should be learning. Like they should be learning as they meet you. That's how you treat others. Right? People that are different from you never met, even if you never met someone from their culture before, their religion or whatever it is they are, even sexuality, like you could have never met a gay person or a trans person before, but you're learning as you go. You shake their hand. Hi, how are you? Oh, you have a lot in common. Turns out you're just another person. That's like how people are going to be treating you where you're going now. People are going to be treating you like as you are, like, oh, you're just another person. And it's like they judge you how you are as a person as you go, not like these details of what they thought you were, or what people are like, and how they're weirded out because you don't follow that. I don't know why I'm seeing the night at the museum. I don't know why I'm seeing that in my mind with those exhibits and the caveman. It's like these people saw you as like someone in a museum exhibit, wherever this is, like, and they only saw like the caveman version of like the people from where you're from, like they could have, some of you guys could be indigenous watching me, some of you guys could be indigenous, and these people could be really racist, and they could just think that you're like, they could think that you're a certain way because they think you're like tribal or something. Like they could literally look at you and just look at you, have a, like they close their eyes and open them and they just see a loincloth, and you just, oh, like with a bat, like yelling some language they don't, they probably could see you like that. I don't know, I'm sorry if that comes off wrong. Yeah, like I'm an indigenous shaman, so I personally resonate with that message a lot. But like this, yeah, like these people could just like look at you like that caveman or if you guys don't resonate with that, like maybe you're somebody with like Viking ancestors, and you could be like someone that looks like that, and they're like, oh, they just see like a Viking and, oh, I'm dumb, or they see like something tribal or something weird like that. Like these people are very like outdated, like a museum. Like they've only seen specimens about you in a museum, or like some of you guys, your family are like immigrants. They came from like a war, they came from like a political like crisis in another country, and it's like only time these people have ever met someone from that crisis or have ever seen something like that is from a history book or in a museum, I heard. Others of you guys could be the only person of like whatever you are in your town, and it's like people have never met someone from like your actual country or whatever your culture is, your religion or sexuality, other than in a book or a TV show. Like it could be like that, and you're going to be moving somewhere where there's a lot more people that are just more inquisitive. Like they're just like, oh, I wonder how you are like. oh, you're gay, oh, you're black, you're Asian, oh, you're Latino, oh, you're native, you're Indian. All right, so what kind of food do you like? We got this. It's like there's nothing. There's no. What do you do then? What do you do on Sunday? Ugh, what do you? What do you do? Why are you wearing that? It's like, oh, you're gay? Okay, all right. Oh, where are you? What brother are you? It's like we're done. You're gonna be going somewhere where people are just. I don't know. There's something about like I just read a post recently where someone was saying how we generally accept that racism is a sign of like a lack of intelligence now. That's what I heard. Like I heard like someone say, I didn't write this myself, but like someone online, I saw them comment that they said like racism is like a very, very obvious like sign of a lack of intelligence, because it's like the fact that you just can't get over the fact that another human being is just a different color or a different look from you is like the fact that you literally can't get past that step one. That we've actually all had, most of us have had the skill of. I think we've had this skill before social structure was created by man. It's like we all naturally just kind of know each other as humans, but because we've, as humans, made this man-made structures of power, etc., dumbass society shit, now it's like, yeah, it's like you've literally forgotten even that one base natural instinct. Like you're that stupid, you're that dumb. And I feel like these people could look like that to you, or somebody like just like they're misunderstanding, like they can't get past step A of a person being different from them. Like they just can't fathom it, that they can't treat that person like a person at all, or even like tolerate from a 10-foot pole. Like that's a lack of intelligence. That's a lack of evolvement. That's like somebody with a brain that possibly hasn't evolved further or something, or maybe it has, but it's a weird bad evolve. I don't know, a bad influence or something, or genetics. Who knows? I don't know. But there's something they wanted me to say that. Like discrimination is a sign of a lack of intelligence. And you're gonna be going somewhere where there's more intelligence. You're going to be rejecting things and people that made you depressed in the past. There's going to be people that come up to you, situations that might want to cycle around, that are going to look nice and shiny now, but you're not going to have the same excited emotion that you would have had in the past. I feel like you're going to look at them up and down and be like, remembering all the bad times and not really thinking about the good times. And I feel like you're going to be rejecting some people, and that depression is going to be returning onto people that caused you depression. These could even be people, this could even be a water sign that did this, or an air sign that is what? I keep saying Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So some of you guys, it could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but others of you, it could be an air sign or a water sign that wants to cycle back. And it could even be somebody that you could even think it's like the fucking audacity of this person to come back. Like you could even look at them like really, really like just like disgusting. Like there's not even one cell in your body that would accept them. Like you completely reject them naturally, physically. Like this could be an ex that wants to come back around, or an ex-friend that betrayed you and wants to come back around and act like nothing happened, but you're gonna reject them. And I feel like because I feel like they're gonna show signs of like not changing, and also the things they did could have been way too severe. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like you're gonna that depression, all of that anger, that resentment they wanted you to build up about it, all of that negativity they wanted you to hold in your hands while they walked away, you're gonna finally be able to hand that back to somebody this week, or hand it back in energetically or in a weird way by rejecting them. And I feel like it's not even on purpose, out of spite or anything. I feel like you genuinely do not have a fiber in your body that wants this person around. I feel like this person evokes physical sickness in you, or this person really, there's something really energetically wrong with them. I feel like you could even see this person as like a menace to society, or like even like somebody that's like not safe to interact with at all. Like they're not stable. And I feel like, I just cracked my hand, sorry guys if that's gross, but it's like, it's because I've been boxing a lot. It's maybe somebody here is going to be working out too. Maybe somebody here has been working out a lot, or is going through a huge glow up this week, and that's going to really like stir up some people from the past, but they're really gross to you. This could also touch back to that message I brought back about that gross 7 of Cups card that was dirty, you know, like the dirty offer. It could be that person, honestly, that I'm picking up on. Yeah, but like you're handing back that that torture ball. I heard that ball of just all of that anger, that bad karma, that shit that it's like they dumped all this shit on you and just left you with it, and you're just like, ah, and it's like you're gonna finally give it back to them, but you're gonna be calm. I heard it's gonna be a calm send back. I feel like because you're gonna be way too happy in some place that you're accepted, and you're gonna be way too happy with like some sort of money or financial stability or some sort of rewards you're gonna be giving yourself this upcoming weekend or week, like your next day off, I heard, or like you might be even calling some days off from work, because I heard someone here is like, I heard school's out for summer. I heard like somebody's like wants to just kind of be like, you know what, I deserve to go, and you might be taking like a random flight somewhere because you can afford it, or I don't know, or someone might be gifting you something that helps you do this, or you just might decide to on your own, but this is going to be really, really beneficial for you. And I feel like while that's happening, everything is everything is falling apart for the people that deserve some sort of karma for something they did to you. Yeah. Sorry, let me hit the vape. I got a new vape, guys. I got a new Benjamin. It looks like this. This is the battery. Hey, Real Prophetic Pisces, good to see you. Thank you, Marie Phillips. Good to see you. Wow. Yeah, get that restraining order. Oh, thank you, Rhea. Yeah, it looks like a little... I wanted it because I wanted to look like a distinguished gentleman. It's okay. It's okay, Real Prophetic Pisces. I didn't let you guys know. This was a surprise reading. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I wanted to feel very fancy. Anyways, but it's weed. Also, but I feel like this week, I feel like you're gonna attract maybe some immature people, but it's not gonna anger you. It's just gonna feel like a little kid, kind of like that knows that they kind of like did something bad to you, and you don't, you know, they're coming up to you and being like, oh, hi, like pulling on your shirt, but it's an adult. It's like an adult like kind of coming up to you and pulling on your shirt and being like, hi, I'm sorry that I broke your thingy. Are you mad at me? And it's like, it's not gonna be like you're mad. It's not like you're like, oh, like angry. It's more like, I don't want to talk to you right now. Like, can you go away? And you're like, oh, okay. Like, I feel like you're going to be like that to a fire sign this week, or to somebody, or possibly, or it could be like energetically again to like certain people, like just, I don't want to be bothered. You're not going to be bothered. I heard, don't bother me, I'm making my money. Like, you're going to be making a lot of money this week, and you don't want to be bothered. You're not going to be interrupted with this. I feel like you're going to be having a date with your money. Someone here is going to be having a date with their money, however that means. You're going to be like buying something luxurious for yourself. Some of you guys might be getting yourself a trip somewhere. Some of you guys might be getting like a nice spot with like a hot tub, I heard, or like you might be dipping in your own hot tub if you have one, or a spa, or taking a bath, a luxurious bath, something like this. Yeah. Others of you, yeah, like, you're going to be taking a date with yourself, but while you're on a date with yourself, you might be attracting a lot of attention, and it might be all times that you don't want this attention. Oh my God, unwanted pregnancy. You might, okay, be careful, please use protection. Some of you guys, again, something about like your maturity, and something about like this energy you're carrying yourself in, like you really are finally not focused on anybody else. Like, I feel like this week, there's like, you've really, I don't know what it is. I feel like the guides, you might feel like the energies from outside that have been trying to take your energy or trying to take space in your life are being swept away. They're finally being energetically swept away, and you're having a lot of space to think, feel, dance, breathe, prance around your home, prance around energetically, to recalibrate yourself. And I feel like you might even take yourself on a vacation of some sort. You might go out someplace, you might go out to a bar, treat yourself just for yourself. Not, you know, you might not have many friends, or you might not really want to call anybody, or you might not really trust a lot of people right now, and you just really want to have a date with yourself, but you might accidentally attract someone that's very very appealing, and you might do with them, and they said use protection if you don't want a unwanted pregnancy. Some of you guys might not care. I don't know. Like, you might be in a position financially where you're like, you know what? Oh, okay, whoops, and I'll pay for it. Or I don't know. I don't know who's watching me. Others of you, yeah, just be careful. because it's like this energy is really attractive because you're not looking. There's a thing about how you're not looking at all because you're not. You genuinely are not. Like, I feel like now it's like everything's relaxed, everything's getting more stable, everything is getting, you're like, I heard your savings are getting better too at the same time, and you're just like, oh, okay, finally I can rest and I can finally like eat this chocolate sundae for myself. And it's like someone sees you from far away and they're like, hi, can I have a bite? Like, oh, you're so hot. Like, oh, let's have sex now. And it's like, oh, come on. Like, I just wanted to eat. Like, I just wanted to have my dessert. I just wanted to sit down, bro. And it's like, I don't know, like maybe before in the past you wanted energy from people. You wanted people to pay attention to you. You wanted some sort of validation. Maybe you wanted to have a hookup. But it's like now you're going to be in an energy where you need a rest because you've been working really hard, and you're going to be taking a vacation or a date with yourself off of that. And you might want some time to yourself. If you guys got kids, maybe you're sending your kids to the sitters or to your parents' house or somebody like this, taking a trip for yourself, by yourself, I heard. Or like you're sending your husband, you're making your husband stay home and you're going out with the girls or something like this. Or the other way around, you're going out with the guys and you're getting your own room to yourself, you're going to Vegas, I don't know, something where it's like just the guys, you're going hunting together, you're going fishing together or something. And it's like, I don't know, if you're married and it's like a good marriage and you got kids and whatever, you're not single and you're going on this trip or vacation, if it's not gonna be a love offer that's coming up to you, it might be like a really lucrative money situation, or it might be like a friend. Others of you, okay, if you guys are already married and you're like already like you don't care, you're like going on a trip and stuff, and you just sent your kids away because you just want to go fishing with your friends, or you want to go out with the girls to, I don't know, have like a uninterrupted shopping spree and like stay at a nice Airbnb or something, or have a nice brunch day, full brunch shopping day, I don't know, spa combination, I don't know what it is, yoga retreat, girls retreat, whatever, your friend might get unwanted pregnancy. So if it's not you, if you are already married and you already did all the trouble to arrange to have your kids at the sitter and have your husband away at home with, you know, with his video games or whatever his dumbass shit is, and you're by you want alone time, this might be your friend that you're going with, and this is a warning to you to, I don't know, maybe you're somebody that doesn't really meddle with your friend though. You might be a really good friend and not really like care, like she's a grown woman or he's a grown man, like don't, you know, you're not controlling their life, but this might be a warning that there's some drama. And you might be the witness to some drama, like especially if your friend is the one that's married. Like you might, if you're going, this is only for those of you that are going on like a boys trip, girls trip, like they might do something if it's not you for sure. Because I feel like the people that are watching me are loyal people. The people that watch me, the people in my jungle collective that I read for that resonate with me, they're people that are loyal. They're people that I feel like believe, you know, that believe in their own soul connections. And I feel like they're not the kinds of people to go out and jump around, not especially right now in the energy I'm picking up on. I feel like you're not somebody that would go around and cheat if you are in a partnership, but it's like this could be somebody around you, and this could be a story that might come up later that you might have to remember. Oh, well, I was kind of there, yeah, maybe I did see her talk to that guy, or maybe I did see him, because there might be, your friend might have like a really big like financial situation tied up in their marriage, and like it might be like you might have to like tell the court, or you might have to tell someone or their husband or somebody, like for legal reasons, what you saw, like if they actually cheated. Like it might be like a divorce situation where it's like really like a real lawsuit. And if this is like your friend that's on this trip with you, like it's like you might keep your mouth shut, or you might be like letting them, you know, okay, well, that's their business, but like this might come up later. So that's just something to know. I don't know, that's random tea. Others of you, this is, if you're single, this is just a message for you. If you're single, if you're the single one, that's just a warning for you. Be careful. But I don't know, again, oh, the band-aid fell out. This isn't a card, but this week you might also be healing. There might be some herbal healing. You might find some herbal medication, or I don't know, maybe you guys are smoking weed and you're gonna feel really good. You're gonna be healing a lot this weekend, especially mentally and physically. I heard if you've been having like oh, okay, I almost said muscle pains. I was trying to say muscle, but it came out mental. Again, something about mental pains, PTSD. You're gonna be healing that this week also. Like everything is, I heard all of the sweat you put in last week, you're going to be able to use it this week. Like it's going to be paying off this week in some way for you. Yeah, something about the power. You're giving a lot of, you're going to feel very powerful this week. But also about your muscles. Like if your muscles are sore from working or working out in general, or you have some sort of ankle muscle, like joint pain or like injury, you're going to be healing that this week with some sort of medication. Yeah, you're going to be getting a message here about a traffic violation. Escape. This might not be you. This might be somebody else. Somebody that's trying to escape some sort of consequences to do with something they did to you. They might get caught up in a traffic violation and you might get a message about this. And they fail because they're trying to, someone's going to try to escape town because they're getting caught up for something they've been doing to you. Someone local to you that you've been reporting on, or this could be somebody around you, like it could be a local thief, local robber, I don't know, or some of you just know who it is, and it's somebody that's been trying to escape some sort of legal situation they've been doing to you, been abusing their power. They're gonna get in a really bad traffic violation or car accident, and you're gonna get a message about this because they're gonna find some sort of evidence about them. These people are, I heard, like they're gonna be like a dolphin caught in a net. Like they're gonna try to get out and it's gonna be unfortunate. Like they weren't supposed to be there, but they put themselves there. They're not able to escape. That's going to happen this week. Oh, no. Anubis. Yeah, someone might pass away. Someone might pass away, or someone might actually find proof that this person was trying to misguide you to death falsely. Because Anubis is the god, Egyptian god of the dead. He defends against the evil spirits, but he also guides the dead to the proper places, right? The proper afterlife areas. And I feel like this person tried to misguide you to the afterlife. They could have tried to fuck up your car. They could have tried to put you in a car accident. They're going to try to escape town. And I feel like Anubis is going to catch up with him, or Anubis might, I don't know, something about Anubis, like the god of the dead is protecting you. Like Anubis is protecting you from this person in some way, and it has to do with them not being able to escape because of the traffic violation and something to do with your car. And you're going to get a message about it, or you might get some sort of downloads, or you might even get you might even overhear something about it. Like you might even overhear someone talk to each other about this person, and that's how you're going to figure out the news about what happened to them. It's going to be really bad, I heard. I heard like their legs are going to twist the wrong way. Or I heard like their body parts are going to be somewhere they're not supposed to be, like in places they're not supposed to be, because this person tried to do something to you. I'm sorry, this message went from like, this message is really roller coaster, but yeah, like this person's arrogant. They don't believe in God. Like they keep insulting you and insulting you and insulting you after they want to cause you like pain, or they try to do spells to cause you accident. And I heard this person's about to get in an accident themselves. Wow, dash cam eyewitness, and they're going to be at fault. This person's going to they're going to be like under the influence or something, and there's going to be a massive camera evidence about this person's accident. Like maybe you're going to get a message and it's going to be a video of this person's car flipping, or a photo of their flipped car, or something like this. This is a really bad accident. I heard it's going to go straight into a pole. Like they're going to crash straight directly into a pole head on, and it's going to be on somebody's dash cam. They're going to get arrested, DUI. And this could be somebody that's tried to follow you physically before. It's like something about their car is very suspicious. Yeah, it's like all bad. I heard it's all bad. It's all bad. Someone could say that. It's all bad. House. Yeah, something about a house. Someone could be even under house arrest after this. You might get a message about this. But something about a house. Like somebody could even have to leave their house, give up a house, sell a house. But whoever this is, Anubis, I don't know. Anubis is, this could even be the house next to yours. House down the street. Little house on the prairie. Pain. Wow. Look at that jalapeno pepper. Pain. House. And you know how House is also that show about the doctor that finds the special illnesses that other doctors can't find? So it's like somebody around you tried to misguide you to death. Like tried to literally cause accident for you, tried to like something about on the road, something about cars. They had to do something with cars following you, maybe driving around to follow you on the road, do something to your car, tires, vandalism. This person's about to deal with a lot of pain, physical pain in their own home. like literal, it's gonna feel like burning. They could even have like an STD that burns, and they have nowhere else to go. They can't, it's like they can't even sit in a hospital and be plugged up to an IV. Like they're gonna be stuck in pain in a house somewhere. What's on the TV? I don't even know what's on. Sorry, I'm like trying to see what type of messages are on the TV right now. Just gaining a little weight. So the visit. Oh, it's The Visit. Okay, the movie The Visit is on the TV right now. Oh wow, isn't that movie about the grandchildren that get sent to their grandparents' house, and it ends up being like it's like a scary experience because like the grandparents are like the grandma or something is evil or something, tries to kill them, or like has dementia or something weird like that. Oh, my neck just cracked because I've been sitting here a while because I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. This could be like somebody's grandparents. Like something happens at somebody's grandparents' house. Somebody's house could catch on fire, or somebody's getting karma for setting someone's house on fire. But like, yeah, that's random. Or like somebody that tried to do something to you, their grandparents doing something to them. Like if they live with their grandparent or they live with their family where their grandparent has access to their home, they're doing something to their food. Like they're cooking food for their family. They're doing something to the food ingredients, or they're doing something to their. I heard they're doing something to their shampoo, their soap, and their lotion. I heard jabón. Isn't that soap? Jabón, right? That's soap, right? Jabón? Yeah. Someone could speak Spanish, or this could be somebody that speaks Spanish, or their grandma speaks Spanish. She's putting something in the jabón. Could be a grandmother figure. Is doing this to somebody that, yeah, is misguiding you to death. They're doing it right now. It's like someone who lives in their family home. Dime? You're a dime. Yeah, you're being seen as a dime this week. It could be because you guys have been working out or doing some sort of mental fitness, maybe taking like 30 seconds a day for mindfulness exercises, or just doing something for your mental health, like reading more, I heard, meditating more, doing something relaxing for yourself. I don't know, someone's playing chess, I heard, or playing games like puzzle games or trivia games that help you remember trivia, random facts, or vocabulary. Others of you guys are actually working out, or like really like have been consistent with your diet and your exercise, and it's really paying off this week too. It's like everything that you've been sweating for, you could have had a really bad last week. Maybe you could really resonate with that, because that's why I haven't been on in a while, like because the last week was a little bit like energetically rough. I was just like, I don't know if I could stably kind of come on here and like report on what's going on, like without like it's just too much, you know? So you guys could have had like a really bad last week watching this, or maybe this past week has been kind of rough, or not bad, but just like a little bit like uncomfortable, just uncomfortable. Well, this next week or this upcoming week is about to be the opposite. It's about to be amazing, beautiful. You're about to feel like all that pain that you just had this past few days is about to pass into like something really pleasurable this upcoming week. All of that, maybe because, yeah, like maybe this, for example, this week was really uncomfortable because you were working out a lot and you hadn't worked out that much, and maybe your body wasn't used to that level of soreness. It's like this next week is gonna really pay off. You're like really gonna look good with that workout. You're gonna look like a dime. You're gonna look like a 10 out of 10. Your money's gonna, also dime means money, right? You're gonna have a lot of money. I have a lot of money in your pocket this week, and you're gonna be, I don't know, like you're gonna be just perfect. You're looking perfect for yourself. I heard more perfect than any date you've ever been on, like just for yourself. And it's gonna really, you might accidentally attract a date for some of you this week. Yeah, remember, poser. Whoa, remember, someone might try to someone might try to come in and insult you, I heard this week, but this person always insults you, and this person's a poser. They try to make, like, remember when you were fat? Remember when you were poor? Remember when you were stupider? Remember when you were young and dumb and you did this? Remember when you were embarrassing yourself? Remember when you were ignorant? Or remember when you were out of shape? Remember when you were an addict? Remember this? Remember, like, someone's gonna try to come in and do something weird, or try to treat you like they used to. I heard if someone's trans, someone might even try to dead name you, and you could be like a full-blown ass woman that looks like a woman. It's a trans woman. Some of you are a trans guy and you look like a full-blown ass cisgendered man and with a full beard or something and like everything, and it's like this person might make you laugh. They might make the people around you laugh. Like they might come up to you and be like, "Hey Leslie, how's it going?" And you're just like to me, and I'm just like, huh? And people around me are gonna be like, "Who the fuck's Leslie?" They're like laughing at it. They're like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" Like I heard something like that. Like someone might try to come up to you and try to do something weird like that. Others of you, they might be like, "Oh, aren't you sure aren't you sure you're not gonna gain too much weight, because you used to be fat? Like, don't you want like KFC 5-piece, 8-piece?" And you're gonna laugh. You're gonna be like, well, I can eat it now because I changed my habits and like my mental state. So like, yeah, like you're gonna be something laughable about this. Like this person's, I heard this person's bullying came like 25 years too late. Like I heard some of you guys 25 years too late, 20 years too late. I heard 10 years too late. It could be 5 years, 2 weeks too late. Like you're already like, that was then, this is now, and you're hot. I heard that was then, this is now, you are hot. Doesn't matter. It's like, remember this picture of you? Now I'm seeing that trend that people have been doing on like Instagram, or I keep doing that. I heard Princess Diaries because I keep doing the phantom glasses thing, and remember when they took off her glasses and they're like, "Wow, you're beautiful, you look like a princess." It's like I keep doing that. I don't know, you're having like a Princess Diaries effect, I don't know, this weekend or week, where like people are like, "Wow, I didn't know you were that hot." But you always were. But someone's gonna be mad and they're gonna try to like treat you like they used to, but it's gonna be really laughable. I heard it's like, okay, I don't know, it's something kind of funny. Like you might be out shopping and this person might even, I heard some of you guys used to be homeless and you guys might be out shopping, and this could be somebody that like might find you shopping and they might try to treat you like you're stealing. This is really specific. They might try to bring up that you stole, or they try to report someone. But when you're in the store, you're gonna look very clean and very like somebody that does not need to steal at all. You're very honest. You're like saying hello to every staff member, every employee. You don't look like you're stealing. You picking up a lot of things and putting them in your cart, and just you have a credit card with you. You have like hundreds in cash. And it's like someone might even try to treat you weirdly, or like, oh wow, this is face me, try to treat you weirdly, like something like that, for example, and it's not gonna work. People are gonna look at them very weird. They might even try to like, maybe you might not even be there for this. They might even try to report you to like loss prevention in the store, and that person might get escorted out by security. Like they might look like the crackhead, like they're like, wait, no, I'm telling you, that person's stealing, and they're like looking at you on the camera, and you're just like a regular innocent guy or girl, just like, oh, Chobani yogurt. Oh, it's on sale. Oh, yoga roller. Oh, Gatorade. Oh, it's like, oh, Red Bull. Oh, you're just like buying things, and it's like you don't look shady. You're not like stealing anything. You're not opening anything, eating. And it's like this person might get escorted out, and you don't hear anything. You might know, you just might, or you might hear about it, or you might see that this person is gone or arrested, and it might be because of that. Like something weird. I don't know. Like someone, I don't know. In general, it's like it could be a metaphor for another situation that happens for you, that applies for you. But it's like someone's gonna try to treat you a certain way or put you in a place that you literally do not even fit in anymore. You don't fit in some box that you used to have to be in, possibly out of necessity or out of things you couldn't control before. And it's like, I heard this person, you're gonna watch this person literally get escorted out, or literally get shit on, like literally be seen as the idiot. Like they're gonna embarrass themselves. I also saw a video where like these kids in the military, they were like filming a video, and there's this guy walking in, and I think he had like a furry helmet, and he was just walking in, and he had like, I don't know, because I guess in the military they're like silly and stuff. It's their time off. And this guy was next to him, and he's like, "Hey, let's beat him up." And everybody looked at him, and they ignored him. And I went into the comments, and people were like, "Wow, that kid is obviously a 12-year-old." And people were roasting the hell out of this guy that's like, "Hey, everybody, let's beat this guy up because he looks gay." And everybody's like, and it was in the military. It was literally like in their like barracks or whatever that is. Like it's like their time off, and they were just like, "What?" Like they're like it was like people were looking at them like that's really immature. And if you open the comments, it was like, wow, that guy's really immature. Wow, he really wanted to be, wow, he really wanted attention. Wow, that guy really is like stuck in middle school. It's like, and it's like somebody that was like, yeah, he looks gay, let's beat him up, guys. And it's like this person's just wearing a like this funny like animal helmet or something and just walking around in an outfit. Like, it was just silliness, you know? And I feel like someone like this is gonna try to be like this, like they're a poser, like they just want attention and popularity, and they might be like, hey, look at Jungle Collective, aren't they a freak? Remember, they're such a freak? And people are like, and you're gonna be like out there with designer shades, or I don't know what it is. You don't have to like designer. You could be like, you could just like, whatever luxury means to you. The latest work boots, the latest gardening apron, the latest, most luxurious work gloves, the latest oven mitts. I don't know, whatever you love. You're out there on the brand new skateboard, the newest, brand new, fresh skateboard out the shop, you know, brand new trucks and wheels, everything rolling out there. And it's like this person, like everything's new, like you look great, and it's like you're enjoying your things. And I feel like someone's gonna try to come in and be like, hey, let's pick on them. Look, remember, they're a loser, they're a weirdo, they're a freak, look at Jungle Collective. And I feel like you're gonna experience a bunch of people looking back at this person and being like, you're joking, right? Like, I heard people wouldn't even want to touch you. You're gonna look so shiny, people don't even want to touch you. People don't even want to look at you the wrong way. I heard people don't want to step next to you and look at you because you look too perfect this week. Yeah. Some of you guys, I don't know, someone here, if some of you guys pray to Ganesha, they said that something about, like, your prayers were heard. You're gonna have a lot of good luck and finances. Again, something about a lot of obstacles are gonna be literally stomped over this week. Any obstacle you've been dealing with, this is only a suggestion, and if you're, it doesn't matter whatever religion you are, you could watch this, you know, I don't care. This is just a suggestion, and I'm not pushing things on people, but if you do like listen to mantras, or if you are interested in it, maybe they're suggesting that you try listening to a Ganesha mantra. This may help speed up your, I heard your protection, whatever you requested for protection for, but also it's bringing in a lot of finances for you faster. He's rushing out a lot of your obstacles, especially mental obstacles, and he's bringing in a lot of openings for finances for you this week. So something about that's just a general, I don't know, suggestion for someone out there. Yeah, wow, look at who came out. Wow. The intuitive monk, the psychic monk. Yeah, this week your intuition's gonna be very on point. You might be, I heard someone's paying their bills with their intuition, with a hunch, a really good hunch that you're gonna have. It's gonna be getting you a lot of money. Listen to your intuition. You are being enlightened for a reason. You're being enlightened to certain things for a reason. And they said something about, even when you made choices when you were not in the highest vibration, just know that was always for the best. It was always for the best, and not to go back. Whatever decision you made in the past, that was meant to be made. Don't go back on it, especially when it has to do with people or places that you want to work, or activities that you don't find that are for you anymore. Stick to that. Because even when you were in a bad place, when you made the decision, even when you were emotionally wrong, or quote, you were not emotionally wrong, you were just being human, or even if you were not fully spiritually awakened, because of your empathy, you are always guided in the right place. Even if you had to do it in an angry way, even if you had to do it in kind of a louder way or hostile way, you were still always guided in the right place by your intuition, in the right direction. Your boat was always pointed in the right place. So they want you to know this week, this is going to be more confirmed, and you're going to see a lot of the decisions that you've made in the past just based off of blind intuition or even your emotion are all going to result in something this week. And it's all going to be on top of this, it's all going to be in front of this bully. There's going to be a bully this week that's going to be very angry, that's going to be seen as who they are, and they're going to be really angry that you're going to be living the life that they want. I feel like you're going to be having a lot of finances, while somebody that has wanted to bully you, it could be this poser person that wants people to still pick on you, okay, for your success that you're getting here. This person could have colored hair. They could dye their hair because this guy's got blue hair. They could be a little bit androgynous looking, like they could look like a woman or a man from behind, but they're not, or something like this. I don't know. I don't know who that's for. That's not an insult to people. If you've got like a big ass or big curves, but you don't identify as that, I'm not, or if you have long hair and you're a guy and people often confuse you as a girl from behind. I'm not trying to insult you for that. I'm just saying that's how this person is. It's like something like that, you know, like, but they're very green with envy. See his skin, he's green. They could even wear like one earring. They could be the kind that wear dangly earrings, like one dangly earring at a time or something like that, or have long eyelashes, snake eye. This could even be somebody that doesn't shave their stubble very well, like they just kind of leave it. This is a girl, she has a girl mustache, she doesn't shave it, or she has like skin issues down in this area here, like a lot of breakouts in the mouth area. Yeah, this bully is, yeah, they're gonna be green with envy this week. They might even be violent, but they're not gonna be violent towards you. They might take it out on people around them. I really hope it's not like their children or something. I don't think it is. I hope not. But for some of you guys, like they might have to have like the CPS called out on them. They're gonna be taking it out on like their partner or something, or people around them, their friends, because they're gonna be really angry at how at peace you're gonna be this week, how at peace and how protected you are with the Ganesha and with the enlightened monk here, the high priest card here. You can be very enlightened on who they are. There's no way they can get into your life. There's no way they can destroy your peace. It's like they've tried every move in the book, and it's like this last humiliation and this last move where they're shot down by everybody in the community around them, apparently. It's gonna make them very violently angry. And they might even dip really hard into their drugs, but that's none of your business and that's not your issue. Something about an earth sign here. Some of you guys could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You might meet an earth sign that's gonna intuitive. You guys might meet an earth sign that's intuitive this week. That might help you or has a message for you, or it might be a friend of yours that's an earth sign, hermit that's been spending a lot of time by themselves as well, but they want to help you, or they might be helping you behind the scenes and you don't know it because they know that you've been a hermit, that you've been by yourself. This earth sign, this could be a really good person. I heard a good friend, someone with a good heart, spiritual. Yeah, this could be a secretly spiritual person. There's someone here in the background, that's watching you be by yourself, They're doing some sort of spiritual protection on your behalf here. So you got, yeah, and somebody is going to get beat up for trying to do something to you. You might see someone with a lot of bruising on their body. You might see somebody limp. You might see somebody with like a lot of swelling on their face or a lot of injuries, and they might try to come outside and smile at you after this happens to them. Like they might try to just, but it's like no teeth. It's like this is somebody that's really mentally harmed you, really fucked you up behind the scenes. This is somebody that did not have any business being in your life, and this person's about to actually get physical consequences because they've pissed off too many people. And you actually, everything you said is not only helped protect you and given you justice, but it's also giving justice to people that this person has harmed. You're actually helping people that are angry at this person, and those people are about to pay you back by harming this person, by making sure that they don't feel comfortable or safe enough again to do this shit again with, I heard this is a group of people. This might be like multiple men in a group of people that are getting beat up at the same time. Like they're getting triangulated. They could have poor health, like they could be really skinny or gangly, or because of some sort of drug addiction. These men are going to be grouped up in a room. I heard that they're going to be all at a bar, and someone's going to close the door to this bar. They know the security's going to stand outside, and they're going to go to town on these people and then kick them out and claim that they're unruly drunks, like throw them out on the street, like their bodies out on the street while they're like semi-conscious, and just claim that they're too drunk to remember. They're causing issues. They were fighting each other. They said that these guys were fighting each other, but the whole time all of them got beat up. Oh, that's really specific. So, okay, I'm gonna end the message there. If that resonated for you, feel free to leave a like or let me know in the comments. Lets me know that I'm doing my job for the divine properly. If you liked anything I said, I always appreciate when you guys let me know. If you guys are interested in booking a personal reading, getting me to look into something more specific for you privately, you can hit me up at my email at jungleintuitive@gmail.com. And if you want, before you go and contact me, I know it's a lot of pressure to book one of these types of things. I don't bite. I'm very friendly. you could go to my page. You could go straight to my channel, to my about, and there you could take a look at the services, the pricing, and more information about payment before you go ahead and talk to me about that. Thank you so much to those of you guys who have helped my channel out so much and believed in me, believed in my channel, and reached out to me and you know, gotten messages from me. Thank you. And also, if you guys are interested in donating or just feel really called to pass on that good dharma, the option is there for you. You don't have to. I don't know why. I don't like to sound imposing, but if you're interested, there's a little PayPal and a cash tag to that in the description, and on my channel. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. I hope that this reading helped somebody out there, or at least validated something you're going through, because this was so specific, and I had to take some time away from you guys to really just like recalibrate myself, because you know, getting all these messages is just really dramatic. It's just a lot for my energy. But yeah, I hope that I picked up some morsels and some treasures for you, and maybe, you know, expose some things that you needed to hear. And hopefully I can talk to you guys maybe in a few days from now. I'll let you guys know in the community. Sorry, this reading was like a surprise reading. I also feel like doing a pick-a-pile soon. Actually, I've been honestly thinking about either doing a pick-a-pile or a current event reading, because there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the news right now, like weird stuff that I kind of want to like look into and be nosy about. So if you guys are interested in that, you can suggest it in the comments, and all that, or anything that you like, would like to suggest, or just in general tell me what you like about my videos, or what you like to see more of. Let me know in my comments. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Monster, for the confirmations. Yeah, weird stuff. Shark. I love sharks. That's so cute. I love how there's like a little shark emoji. I have like a really weird fixation with sharks lately. I've been like watching a lot of documentaries about them. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna head out now. I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Do baby shark, do. Oh my god. But yeah. You guys are funny. Anyways, remember, you are important, you deserve love, and peace. Namaste. Until next time. Thank you so much. Love you too, Real Prophetic Pisces. Love you guys. Thank you so much to my mods, by the way. Thank you so much to my Dragon Squad for being here. Wow, you guys are silly. All right. Peace.